direct hit. If you get 2d6 to be at least sixes, that's a sizable hit. And then if you roll like only 1 6, or if you don't even roll that, we can even just cut the damage in half and be like a near miss, like clip of the shoulder.
My
or
idea
like
for
singe of. No, go ahead. I'm just talking out loud.
My
on
idea
how
for like a
fast
Star Wars character for like a campaign or something would be a guy who starts off as like a normal scoundrel and then learns to become a Jedi over time.
That's called Star Wars
we could
Dark
also-
Forces.
That game's also really good.
That's called every Star Wars plot ever.
You're not.
Someone's
You
a
could also
scoundrel and
do-
they turn their life around and now they're a Jedi. That's every Star Wars plot line.
Oh yeah, it is. It's right.
Depending on what era we
God
start
damn it, why is my
in,
mic echoing?
you could just have it be lightsabers be legendary items. Like, it's really hard to find a lightsaber around that works still.
Like he would have force powers, but he'd keep him hidden from the party. That'd be the idea.
So, the Dark Forces games. Because the second game literally has that.
Oh. I need a new character concept.
Yeah, you have a bad habit of using generic ideas.
The good thing about a generic idea, though, is that if you use it, you can. If you use a generic idea, you get the option to expand upon it through play. That's why having an in-depth 25-page character backstory is good for some characters, but also it's good to just have like my character in the Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Like 4 paragraphs of backstory, and then as things happen, I can be like, oh yeah, this reminds me of that time when Fred and I went out partying that one time and got absolutely shit-faced, and we had to drink a whole bunch of water by sucking it out of a Wordle's mouth or something like that. Invent a new part of your backstory as it goes on.
Yeah, that's a fun way to do it.
Apparently, some people suggest using Fallout's GURPS or 2d20s for Star Wars, since they're easily modifiable as well.
I don't know. You could still use the GURP system for modern tabletop stuff.
Ew, GURPS. GURPS require so much crunch.
I mean, the people who made the original Fallout were really into it back in the day, and they're like, let's make a video game out of this.
I know one of my friends has... I've only heard GURPS in reference to God, we're using GURPS, so...
Yeah.
God, we're using GURPS. Is there even reference material for that shit around anymore?
It was GURPS and, oh god, we have to use
I'm sure
Stacko.
I can find stuff for GURPS. I'm sure someone on 4chan has it. It's just like...
I mean, there has to be a Fallout 1 was able to be made from it.
I was going to say, 4chan also doesn't exist anymore, so...
No, it does. They brought it back.
It came back.
It does exist?
Yeah, it came back.
Unfortunate. I was hoping... Because... Haha.
It's 4chan. It's a shithole.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
of which...
The newer Fallout system,
God damn it, why am I doing that? It's echoing, and I don't know why.
What's happening?
My mic keeps echoing, and I don't know why it's doing that.
And I just ordered one. Shit.
No, it's not because of the mic. It's because of the program I installed. And it keeps going to like a voice AI audio cable, and I'm like, no. Why are you keep switching there?
Oh yeah, they remade the freaking Volkswagen van.
What?
Oh, apparently...
Like, why? How do I get rid of you? Every time I get rid of the driver, the voice AI just comes back. Like, why does it do that? I gotta go to, like, to just get rid of it. Like, how do you do that? Like, when a driver keeps coming back?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes, I can be disconnecting my mic and usually it's fine. Like I disconnect my mic and it's like, okay, good. But then it comes back again, and I don't know why. It's annoying.
Have you tried not deleting it, but like just turning it off?
I do turn
Or
off.
have
I
you
go.
tried-
I thought it could go, just go
just
to the
ordered.
audio, but no, it just goes to like the thing, and switches, and I don't know why it switches. Like it's my default device. Why does it go to the microphone array?
Mine does that too sometimes. It could be a problem with the USB cable you have it plugged into.
No, I don't think it is. I have it directly connected to my PC.
Do you have another cable you can swap out? Because typically that's the issue.
Nope. Oh, hold on. Let's see
By
what
the way,
this-
does that mic use USB-C?
Yes.
Thank fuck. I hate USB-A and macro and all this shit. You can't buy those cables anywhere if you need a replacement.
Also, sorry, chat. Taking forever. I'm reinstalling the game because I moved it to my regular HDD, and and the PS5 can't play games from a regular external SSD. I gotta install it back to my PS5. It's doing it again. It's not even the mic. It's not.
I didn't even realize we were live.
I'm just gonna pop onto the YouTube feed instead.
Alright.
I'm also going to do that because I'm going to focus on trying to get that Star Wars TTRPG idea up and running because that is a cool idea.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to focus more heavily on using the cyberpunk stuff, but I will see. Because that's pretty easy. You just use a D10 and D6s for everything. And that way you can use your force powers more applicably than just rolling for everything, since Cyberpunk Red is very skill based.
I was watching SNL, sorry. What's going on with it? I think you scared away everybody else in chat.
Sorry. Why is it doing that though?
I don't know, but it kind of sucks that you're having problems with a thing I just ordered.
No, it's not because of the mic. It never did this before. It only happened once I download the microphone, the voice AI audio cable. So it's not on the.
What did
part
you
with the
install?
mic. As a joke, I tried for an editing thing. I tried to use a voice AI for a joke, but thing is, it needed me to get a subscription, and I'm like, fuck that. So I uninstalled it, and since then, this voice AI audio cable's just been in my thing. And every time I disconnect,
I was gonna say, your mic quality sounds fucking terrible right now.
Why is it echoing?
It's not echoing, it's like cutting out and shit.
You sure that's not just Discord?
Pretty sure it's not Discord.
Why is it doing that? I switch it to it switches to my other mic, but it's just.
When did you install this thing?
A few weeks ago. And I don't. And it's not. Let me disable it because I don't see the option.
We're gonna set your computer back before you install this thing. Open System Restore.
Oh man, I don't. Downloaded so much stuff.
Yeah, but this is the easiest way to fix this kind of bullshit. Do you remember? Or wait, do you remember what the program was called?
Yes, voice AI.
Go to Add and Remove Programs.
Where do I go for that?
Just type Add into your search bar, and then type Click add and remove programs.
Because I deleted that, and it's still there with the driver. Yeah. It keeps installing the driver. Oh, malware bites. You told me not to use that. Yeah, the thing is, though, it was an AI software. I knew I could trust it because there's a YouTuber I watch. He uses voice AI, and he says he uses this one. Hold on. It's still here. Uninstall. Yes, uninstall. Okay, there it worked. It got removed it. There we go. I deleted it, uninstalled it. Thank God. Oh, finally. I don't gotta worry about that anymore. Well, you said Jedi Survivor for an hour, but... Well... It's still installing, but if that's the case, then... We could play a bit of emblem for a bit, and then once it's installed... What's Revenge of the Fifth? Wait, we can't play D&D. What happened? Yeah, well, no. No, I'm already committed to the bit, so we're gonna wait. But I'll put on Femblem though, so while we wait. I promised Yeah.
Tomorrow's Revenge of the Fifth, and that's usually when I do a, Actually, tomorrow I might do a, Sith campaign in Battlefront 2 because it's Revenge of the Fifth. You know how I roll.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me connect it to my TV. Luckily, my PS5's right next to my TV.
People are like, why do you like the Sith? They're Nazis. Yeah, fictional Nazis, not real Nazis.
And like all Nazis, they deserve to die.
Hey. You can be a Jedi all you want, but I'm gonna force choke the shit out of you if you try. I love that.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm a great Jedi, so your rules don't apply to me.
I think the Great Jedi shit is the stupidest bullcrap.
Doesn't even exist.
They tried to make the Great Jedi a legit thing at the end of the sequel trilogy, but they didn't do it. And then called them Skywalkers, but nope.
No, here's the thing with
Someone made a great point that would have been a great ending for the Skywalker saga since it was about balancing the Force. Yeah, but they didn't do that.
No, Great Jedis don't exist because that's just called a Jedi with morals. That's what that's called. AKA, they're willing to do whatever it takes to protect the people. Even if it means, doing bad shit.
The problem with Jedi and Sith in general, it's all about how you use the Force. Like, if you put the Force to work for you, you're essentially using, like, a Sith, making it, like, choke people and electrocute people. The problem with doing that is it eventually destroys your body over time. But if you let the Force flow through you and you work with it to, like, use telekinesis and shit, you're essentially a Jedi. And it won't destroy your body.
Where's my fucking controller?
And it doesn't make sense to me because you're still technically letting the Force flow through you. So it technically still could damage your body if you think about it like that. I don't get it. Star Wars is never good at explaining things.
Yeah, here's the thing with Star Wars in general is that when they try to do morally gray stuff, the only really good thing they did with the prequels, and even that struggled.
I mean, Qui-Gon Jinn is probably the best example of a great Jedi.
Yeah,
because he was a Jedi, but he also said "fuck you" to the Council 90% of the time and didn't even have a seat on it.
Oh yeah, a lot of people say that. Not Qui-Gon Jinn. Who's the dude that Samuel L. Jackson plays?
Mace Windu, who needs his own series immediately. Like, everyone wants it, but Disney's like, no, we're not giving you it. Like, even Samuel wants to do it. Let him.
Yeah,
Like,
here's the thing.
seriously.
People like are assuming Mace Windu is a great Jedi, but no. He's still a Jedi. He just learned to control himself.
Well, no, he's a Jedi that uses a lightsaber, that uses a Force and lightsaber combat that's dangerously close to, like, Sith levels. Like, he essentially, like, uses the dark side a little bit, but he knows how to control it, if that makes sense. And make it work for him.
Yeah. That's the thing I noticed.
I forget what the lightsaber form's called, but that's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how he was able to beat Palpatine in that one scene.
Which, Mace Windu is such a fucking Chad. Did he die or did he survive?
That's the thing. Everyone wants, like, a sequel series with him between 3 and 4, because technically he has a heavy chance of surviving, because he technically only got Force lightning and fell out a window, which I feel like a Jedi could easily use the Force to break their fall and survive that, even with a missing arm.
Yeah, he will be scarred up, though. He's 100% scarred up.
Oh, no,
100%.
he's dead. He's just dead.
Of course he is. God, I want that Mace Windu series so bad. Everyone wants it, but Disney won't do it, because Disney hates fun.
That and Disney's so afraid
They also, they'd
of...
ruin it.
That,
They
They'd
would.
fuck it up.
That and Disney's just
Apparently they're
afraid-
taking on my favorite author's stuff, which is the guy who wrote Death Troopers, and they're gonna 100% ruin it. Because there's no way they're gonna show somebody getting a fucking laser bolt through their skull. There's just no way.
Well, considering the fact they're not afraid to go rated R, for example, Daredevil is rated TVMA.
Dude, if they did Darth Maul Lockdown and they did a rated R movie, that could save Disney's Star Wars movies forever. But there's no way they're doing it.
Yeah,
Because that book is violent AF.
Well, yeah, it is. No shit, they're not gonna do it. Anyways.
It's so good, though. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh, Dead Man
no, I
Wonderland's
have not.
great, but apparently the
That
manga
book's essentially
ending
Dead
kinda
Man
sucks.
Wonderland, but Star Warsified, and it's fucking fantastic.
Man, it's been
Like,
so
I
long
recommend
since we
reading Mo
booted this up.
Lockdown if you ever get the chance.
It's been so long since we booted this up.
I saw an Anakin Skywalker mod for the sequel, and it looked really cool.
That's a mod.
Like,
and
someone made
more
an
you
Anakin
could just- you could
Skywalker
just straight up
sim
cosplay
or
as him.
skin.
Like you could just straight up cosplay as him.
Oh yeah, someone made like a skin too, though, and it was really cool.
Yeah, no, the game has the outfit. You can like mix and match Cal's outfit.
Oh no, I'm saying someone made like a skin for the second game where you can play as like Anakin Skywalker.
No, seriously, like the game gives you the option for the outfit. They'll literally just straight up say you can dress up like Anakin if you want to, if you have the outfit pieces.
Oh, I know. Wait, you mean like the face and everything, or is it just like an outfit?
The
or is it like a skin?
the hair, the outfit, everything, minus the face because
Oh, so it's like a skin. That's cool.
no, this is an unlockable.
Yeah, I'm saying someone
outfit.
modded in like the face and everything in the second game.
Yeah, they probably just modded in the face, and then everything else was just found in the game.
That was
Anyways,
cool as fuck.
for now, we're until
Why
the
am I
game
getting
installs,
6 trillion
It's gonna be
Discord
Femblem.
messages from Midjourney?
It's gonna be Femblem tonight.
I fucking muted
bit.
Midjourney and I'm still getting 6 trillion messages from it. It's fucking irritating.
And it's a good thing we're already
we're
at a
talking
fight.
about-
What?
We're talking about Star Wars in the chat as well.
Yeah, don't worry, chat. We're
Oh, you
gonna
are?
be playing through Star Wars as well. It's just I forgot to install it because I moved it out of my PS5 to my external SSD. So you get to tolerate this for a bit.
I mean, I can install Star Wars Battlefront 2 in like 2 femtoseconds, but we're playing Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, but
so-
most modern gamers that play Star Wars games don't know about the originals. Unfortunately.
You say that, but you're wrong.
No, I mean from my era, because no one, my era of gamers didn't play that. Your era did, mine didn't.
I mean,
Man,
the
it was
only
the best
reason that people
Fucking
know
PS2
about
game
the-
ever made.
Yeah, and I agree with you.
the
I
only
tried it
reason
out.
that-
I tried it out for a bit, and it looks sick. Like through an emulator, it's sick.
The only reason that people actually people actually know about the old games is because no one ever shuts the fuck up about them.
That or they're
yeah,
coming
it's-
from the modern EA games.
Well, here's the problem with modern gamers. Like, they like to bitch and like call out every single little problem in their games, to where we never did about games back in the day. Because what we got was what we got. We didn't get patches and shit. So it's like,
No, we did. It's just
Yeah.
they weren't available on consoles. It's through PCs.
Game and you got it installed, so you know.
What'd you say?
PC games had patches back then, but consoles didn't. So, yeah.
Like, if you wanted extra maps and shit, you better hope you bought the edition with the extra maps. Or you weren't getting them.
Yeah, aka
I had the edition of
greatest
BF2
hits.
with Java's Palace, which was dope.
Also, since we're gonna do an Arrow of Emblem, that's a good thing we already have a mission to do. Also, hold on.
Oh, we actually got to the main mission? That's shocking. Are they gonna kill Geralt? Like Geralt. Mid-journey. I muted you. Stop. I can't even leave the server, so I leave the server, I lose the chat bot. And it's really... I can't generate images. It's like, I want it to shut the fuck up, and it won't. Here we go. Hide all notifications. Oh, thank God. That is a button. Okay. Is it gonna shut up now? Let's hope so. Oh my God. You would think mute would make it shut up, but apparently that doesn't happen. You gotta love Discord's UI sometimes. Lying bastard. So chat, are you guys all shocked I'm not busy on a Sunday? I am not. So you're getting more Femblem, bitches. By more Femblem, I mean, I'm here for once.
Hooray! Now you can hear me simp over insert female character on screen here.
Hell yeah.
Sorry,
Occasionally.
I was checking on my
character
dogs.
isn't on screen.
Sorry, I was checking on my dog. She gave birth recently.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she got 7 pups.
Mazel tov.
7 pups. All alive.
Nice.
Molotov.
All right.
You gonna sell them or are you gonna keep them?
Probably gonna sell some of them and then keep a few because we don't really have a lot of like food to spare, so we gotta like be careful.
Any pups have any like really cute features, like a thing over the eye or stuff like that?
Oh, most of them are black. One of them's brown.
Oh, really? That's a rarity for like.
She's
What are they? American bullies?
Yeah, American bullies. They're pocket bullies.
Aren't they usually like pity colors, like gray, black?
Yeah, they can also be brown. I think she gets it from their grandma. That's my guess. Anyways, let's start this.
I hope they all find good homes. I like doggos.
Yeah, well, you want to buy one?
Nah, dude, I have like enough dogs to kill a person.
Okay, Star Wars.
That sounded really bad. I mean, I have like a lot of dogs.
Captain, where
My mom like,
Hey,
yeah.
Professor, have you seen your old man?
Yeah. Also, Star Wars might take a bit of while to install because I gotta like make space and install the game, so it's gonna take a while.
I'm back. Sorry for the delay. My last mission took long.
dude, fucking Aeolus is definitely compensating for something with that shoulder spike.
Reports of demonic beasts near the chapel. Nonsense. I haven't heard anything about the monastery's walls.
Or Alois, right? That's his name. Did I say Aeolus?
Alois, yeah.
What's really going on? You'll join as well.
I'm
That
watching
is
yeah,
that
he's
is Pete, the cat, by the way. That's voicing Alois.
either Alois does a shit ton of like cavalry charges. That's why he has a shoulder ram, or he is compensating for something.
100% compensating. Where'd they come from?
It's odd.
I mean, we know he's gay. Like, there's no way he's not
Someone saw
gay.
a number of
Also-
You can't tell me that mustache man isn't gay.
Also, I got my first hate comment.
I saw that. I'm used to those on TikTok. You need to get a thicker skin, sir.
Oh no, I laughed at it. They were like, "Man, you sound so annoying. I'd really hate to go on your stream." And I'm like, "That's not a first, brother. Not the first time I've been told I was annoying."
They could also be fucking around, too.
Yeah, but then again, we have a bad habit of talking over the game, so that's probably it.
So anyone who leaves hate comments, I read all your comments. Give us more.
Imagine I get big enough and I'm like, guys, I want to get this video beyond the current record. I want to surpass PewDiePie's most disliked thing because he has the record, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think he has the
does.
record for like the most disliked video because he told everyone to dislike the video. He wants to get it to like the most
All right.
disliked.
For all you commenters, I have a question. I want to know what your waifu is. Could be from any video game, anime, whatever. Let me know what your waifu is. I'm curious. I want to rank your tastes.
Tier list?
Camila.
Well, that's because it's Camila.
I mean, as if
It's a
it
goth
wasn't
mommy.
obvious.
Camila's a goth mommy. No shit.
As for my waifu, I don't know who it currently is. It changes all the damn time.
Acting strange, as though they weren't
Yeah,
in
it
their
changes
right
depending
minds.
on what game you're playing.
Shortly after,
Femboy-
Now, if
As
we're
we
talking
currently
husbando,
one after another.
If it was,
Coffee Dad. Coffee Dad will ever be my husbando.
if it's
Okay.
Fates for you, JK, it's Camila. If it's this game, it's what's her name again? Teacher lady?
Mercedes,
Oh,
Mercedes or Manuela.
Manuela. Okay. Yeah.
If we're going husbando, I like any dad-like characters. I don't know why.
Me, my personal fave
You're
is
welcome.
I'm a basic bitch. It's Tifa and Jill from
What?
F16. I'm a basic bitch.
Can I call you Daddy Rubs? I'm kidding.
I'm a basic bitch. I like Tifa. And
You like Tifa?
what's her name again? She's from River City Girls 2, and before that she was in Double Dragon, the girlfriend.
I mean, in this game, Catherine is like just
oh yeah, Miriam.
almost certainly.
Miriam.
Catherine's almost certainly a lesbian, but that won't stop me from trying to get in her pants because she hot as fuck.
Miriam, the River City Girls 2 version. If you know who that is, I'm pretty sure you know
At least
who.
we're talking this game.
I'm pretty sure you know who that is, JK.
I think I do.
The name sounds familiar.
She was.
Is
in
that
the-
one of the final bosses?
No, she was the girlfriend of Billy and Jimmy from Double Dragon.
Right, that's right.
See, I like Aloysius.
Not bad taste.
No, like look, it's a River City Girls 2 version. That's the specific version.
River
I like
City Girls.
Aloysius' armor. Then you look at his shoulder pad, and it's like it ruins his design.
It's
for me.
that version. Well, that's because you hate impractical armor.
Google.
Like you
Let's
just
Google loads. There we go.
you just hate practical
Like
armor.
I could see that being practical if he had like some sort of like
No, like-
special thing on
yeah,
his
but
horse
here's
where he
the
can
thing.
slip his shoulder through,
Like, you just
like a ram. But
then you'd hate Dark Souls
because
armor.
he wouldn't need a spear.
Then you'd hate Dark Souls armor because Dark Souls armor is like impractical as fuck.
Technically, what he could do is he could use that as like a makeshift spear by making some kind of
Yeah.
like front ramming device. for his
Exactly.
horse.
You only like it when it's
From the
practical.
outside.
If it's impractical, then it's boring to you because it hurts your brain. Where I'm like, that is sick armor. It's anime armor, and I love it. Where you would like, oh, if it doesn't cover everything, it's shitty armor. Because what's the point of it looking cool?
The point of armor is to prevent you from getting stabbed and be able to move properly in it.
Yeah, but I want to look cool. What's wrong with that?
Having a gigantic hole in your midriff because you chose to wear bikini armor to a fucking knife fight.
At least I'll die with style, and not bitchless like all you armor wearing.
Shut
folks.
up! I almost just spit my drink out, you asshole.
At least I won't
You
die
mean Miriam?
bitch. Miriam, yeah. At least I won't die
That's-
bitchless like
I'm
you
wearing
in
bikini
basic.
armor if I want to.
At least I won't die bitchless like you guys in basic armor.
What's up, bitches? I wore my newest thong and bikini to this fight, and I'm gonna totally fucking
I
rock
wanted to talk to
it!
you about
That and you're
Get
literally
stabbed like 5 minutes
describing
later.
every 80s and
Never
60s to the
enough
80s Marvel and DC comic character that was hot.
But this is much more urgent,
So there was a
so
bit
we'll-
in one of the Teen Titans comics where Starfire's like, why are these bathing suits so tight? Because it was like 80s women's bathing suits. They were all like that, apparently.
Yeah.
And her friend on the team was like, it keeps the boys from going insane. And I'm like, I mean, how else would you explain that to an alien girl who probably just swims naked like Goku did in like the original Dragon Ball because he was an alien?
Well, I mean, that's the best way to go swimming. Sometimes you gotta go commando, you know?
Dude, I'd like to do that just in like a private pool setting.
Oh, 100%. Or in nature.
Because the worst part of getting out of a pool is like when you have like the fucking, like, the rest of your body feels nice and cool because of the water, but then when you're wearing your bathing suit, it's like fucking freezing it's like damp and uncomfortable because it like feels like you're wearing 50 pounds of weight.
Oh, yeah. Also,
I have been patient long enough. I have to point this out now. Marion from River City Girls 2 looks almost identical to the chick you married in the last Fire Emblem game.
And you know my tastes.
Yeah, he likes barbarian women apparently.
He likes white hair, and he likes. Well, this one doesn't have brown skin, but he likes abs.
I could see Shinigami dating a Gongoro girl or whatever they're called. I could see that.
Yeah, not only that,
Yeah.
but they would inspire me to get off my ass to finally go and work out.
Shinny, you would have loved the wedding I was at last night. There were so many Spanish chicks because, you know,
Dude, I
the
hang
bride's
around
family was
women all
Spanish.
the time. At this point, they bore me. You forget
You need that real. I mean, my one Mexican friend is dating a black girl, and I'm like, she is apparently really cute as he describes her, and I'm like, I've not met her, but I want to.
I was gonna look up something, but I forgot. What is wrong with me? Never mind.
That sounded bad. Just to be friends, obviously. That kind of douchebag.
Yeah. Like, for example, like, not gonna lie, in terms of design, I don't exactly vibe with the Three Houses cast. The only one that kind of interests me is Catherine and Shamir, and that's pretty much it.
Dude, Catherine's hot, and so is Shamir in, like, a Dami mommy
And,
kind of way.
and maybe Mercedes, but other than that, that's pretty much it. Like,
Catherine.
the rest of them don't speak to me.
Dude, I could see Catherine being a decorated war hero in the streets, but, like, a really timid girl in the sheets.
No.
Like
She's a dom. You gotta admit that.
No, Shamir's the dom. If they're gonna be lesbian, Shamir's totally the dom. You can't tell me that she's not.
The extrovert is
Like, she even used a bow and an arrow. She's in the piercing, dude.
So Catherine, the extrovert's the sub, and Shamir, the introvert's the dom.
Yes!
You just want your goth girls to step
It is
on
always,
you.
I don't know, it just seems like the most logical thing.
it is always the quiet ones, let's not forget.
Oh yeah, it is.
I mean, in Danganronpa, if you date, if you do it in, like, there's like a dating minigame of V3, and if you do it with, the wizard girl in that game, sorry for the spoilers, chat, she has a cutscene where you figure out she is a dominatrix, despite being the most timid character in the cast. Of course, nothing's shown because Danganronpa, but she essentially says, get down on all fours and wear this. It's like a dog collar or whatever. I'll have to show you that cutscene later. It's fucking terrible. Like, she's the character you wouldn't expect to be like that, but she is.
Oh yeah.
And apparently the only character that likes vanilla in that entire game is, like, the, starting character or whatever.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Making a post. I forgot to make it when we went live earlier.
Yeah, so it's like... God, I need to play through D3 again. It's not really replayable once you know all the trial answers. That's its problem.
Yeah, that's the thing with Danganronpa I have a problem with, is that it's always good on the first playthrough, but replay playthroughs, it's not exactly aged well. Like,
And it's not... And because everything's voice, you can't just make, like, a random mode. It's the same problem I have with Phoenix Wright. I could play more Phoenix Wright, because I have the second of the, like, older trilogy. It takes place in the 1800s.
Alright, let's do this. Route the
I went by the, like, original collection, but the problem with that one is I played through
They're emerging from the chapel.
probably every trial of the original, so I wouldn't want to do that again.
Protect the students who weren't able to get away.
Honestly, a lot of like really story-heavy games that don't have any branching paths, you know, that are all story, like your Danganronpas and everything like that. Like none of them have any replay value.
Yeah.
Apparently the newest one, 100 Line Defense that the company's making, is going to have like choices and stuff you can make that change the game, which is nice.
Yeah, it's why I have you already know my beef with Naughty Dog. They cannot make a diverging path story for shit. But even back then. So you already know my beef with them. Like, I only play their games once, they never touch them for a while.
You stupid
So,
beast.
what's happening in this game? Who's attacking who right now?
Beasts are attacking students.
I'm on it.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Ooh.
Alright, this game's weird, like, armor break system. I wonder if they ever brought this back in, Colors, I almost said. What the fuck's the name of the newest one?
Engage.
Yeah, Engage. You know, the one that nobody played.
You know what's fucked up is that apparently it's decent, but because Engage's story is kind of
I didn't say it was bad. Nobody played it, though.
Yeah, the thing is with Engage's story is that it's meant to be a all-star cast. The problem is said all-star cast is a bit lacking. The only really good one is...
Well, one major problem is a lot of the Fire Emblem games never released in English. So no one's going to know who half of them are.
Yeah, that's one of the main problems with that. That and the story is just not good. Like, the only good character I know of from clips is Ike. And Ike is... Well, Ike's a Chad.
I mean, we know that for a fact. Wasn't he the GameCube protagonist or the Wii protagonist?
He was the protagonist of a trilogy. I forgot what trilogy it was.
I think it was the GameCube saga.
Well done.
It was the GameCube to the Wii, I think. That or I'm misremembering.
Ready.
One game we have to play is Path of Radiance, because apparently that's the hardest Fire Emblem game to ever Fire Emblem.
Ah, man, you know what's fucked up? They can easily just do a Path of, like an Ike trilogy collection, but you know they're never gonna do it because we saw what they did with the Mario collection and it was so lazy.
They'd have to do...
Here we go.
They'd have to do like a difficulty fucking scale for that game, because apparently it's nearly impossible.
Oh, dude, that
We
game.
have to play for the GameCube one first, though, if we did Path
Oh,
of
dude,
Radiance.
that game's hard as fuck, dude. Like, I don't think I can make it. Like, it probably would end up like how you did with your Genealogy of the Holy War playthrough, like, where I would just get stuck dying over and over.
I mean, we could try. We don't have
Like-
to finish it.
Which, if they do remaster it, they're probably just gonna put bake in a casual mode, because you already know I don't fuck with permadeath.
Oh yeah, the only available thing is permadeath in that particular Fire Emblem.
Yeah, no.
Hey, we can at least try it for funsies.
Everything before the DS Fire Emblem 1 remake has permadeath. Anything after...
Oh! I'm hoping they port this game to the Switch Online for Nintendo Switch 2. Because this shit is still stupid expensive on the used market. Guess how much Path of Radiance is?
How much?
$324.
Because of fucking course it is.
Dude, I don't know what it is with old Nintendo stuff and people selling it for an arm and 5 legs. Like, come on, just because it says Nintendo doesn't mean you have to sell it for like $1 million. Like, fuck off.
Alright, it's copying
any collection-
over the game.
any
I'm gonna let it
collection
install the
is, like,
patches as
crazy.
well.
What'd you
Because-
say?
So Jedi Survivor's downloading. I'm just waiting for it to install the patches as well, so that we can play it with proper patches. Because the game was a bit of a performance hog at launch.
Well, I'm glad I have a 3DS emulator now, so I don't have to worry about used 3DS prices.
That's
'cause
gonna take
Jesus
20
Christ.
minutes for the game to fully install. It's doing that bullshit where it's like half the game installs and then the other half.
Oh! I could actually get a legitimate copy of Awakening for a good price.
Who's Monica?
$41.90. That's not bad for that.
Monica.
Dude, I wish Nintendo stuff would drop in value like every other game company's games do, but it never does.
Yeah, because they're greedy assholes. Their games refuse to go down until the next generation of games.
If even at all, like a lot of GameCube and 3DS stuff are still worth a small fortune. Like, you know how I bought Course Party 2021 on the PC instead of 3DS? Guess how much the 3DS version is?
Do I need to know?
Two.
Like $500.
Because of fucking course
I'm
it
not
is.
spending. It's weird because the version you can get that's modernized doesn't cut anything from what I figured out.
You
So it's like,
aren't
why
giving
is the
shit.
3DS version so expensive?
This hits, I'm gonna be mad.
Close one.
Whoo!
Speaking of lesbian stuff, there's lesbian stuff in that game apparently.
Yeah.
Oh man,
The cool-
I love lesbian Lex.
Sesbian Lex, yes.
Also, a lot of you guys were chewing me out for reading whatchamacallit when Corpse Party is just as fucking bad with terrible shit happening to
Here's the
children.
thing. Corpse Party story is
I don't read
interesting.
Corpse Party either.
What?
Here's the thing. Corpse
I
Party
don't
story
read
is
Corpse
good.
Party either.
How can this be?
What you're reading
No, I
is just
mean,
not even a good story.
the anime is horrible. It's just a bad ending.
Yeah.
That's why I will eventually get to the visual novel slash. It's an adventure game, but it's pretty much a visual novel, like disguised as an adventure game.
100%.
I'll eventually get to that at some point. So I want to get all the endings and stuff. Which there's like 50 different fucking endings, and the anime only goes through the bad stuff.
Oh!
The problem is that game has suicide, so I have to censor it somewhat.
Hooray! I love Sudoku.
It's okay.
Wait,
Oh yeah, Sudoku, the meme. I know
It also
exactly what you're talking
has it also contains essay, I believe, at one point. Fucking a guy getting like maimed through a wall by a ghost girl, and then a lot of other horrifying shit. I've seen the anime. It's yeah.
Because of course it fucking does.
Dude, have you seen the anime of Corpse Party? It's brutal as fuck.
Yes, I have. I watched it as a kid, unfortunately.
And that's like the bad endings. Though apparently the book or the visual novel is really good too. I want to get through Steins Gate's visual novel at some point. Would you want to start doing that on Fridays? Again?
If you want. The thing is, though, like, we got to get creative with the voices.
I mean, we know a lot more people now. If they want to join in.
I've invented a gate. I don't know anything about Steins Gate.
Remember our favorite fuck? Oh, that's a crit. Remember our favorite joke from that? What was the joke again? Where it's like I mispronounced something, Nakabuchi.
No, I wasn't expecting you to go along with it. So I was purposely mispronouncing this dude's name. And I didn't expect Sheeny to and I thought Sheeny was latching onto the joke, right? No, he just said the dude's name wrong. And we just got into this laugh attack, because I'm like, wait a minute. I thought you were going with the joke. He's like, no, I just said it wrong. And I'm like, no fucking way. It was the funniest shit. I think that clip's still somewhere.
Oh, I think it is. You just gotta find it. I think I posted
It's on JRPG Torture. I don't know if I still have the codes to that account. That was great, though.
Oh, it was. It was fucking hilarious.
That shit was great. I am a Dr. Nagabuchi, and I...
God fucking damn it.
I still remember the voice I used. I scanned the most obscure German voice I can do. I'm a Dr. Oh no, it was like Italian. I'm a Dr. Nagabuchi, and he just kept saying his name wrong every time.
Yeah, it fucked my head. I think I was doing something on the side. That's probably it. I was probably doing something on the side, and my brain was like just listening in on you, and I'm like, oh, okay, his name's Dr. Nakabuchi. Oh, Nakabuchi. Okay, let me just.
That was amazing. That was one of my favorite playthroughs. We gotta get back into Steins Gate, man, because it gets really cringe, but the funny type of cringe.
Well, yeah. Didn't we have a Chuny?
We haven't even gotten to the Chuny part. Yeah, we did. I have to bring that back if we do get back into it.
Oh, dude, that Chuny Weave joke was fucking amazing.
First time the character was being a It gets even worse, too. There's like a maid cafe thing where his friend's being a fucking Chuny.
Oh, gross.
We haven't even gotten to that part yet.
I'm dead.
Bro, wear a bra with that outfit. Holy shit.
Okay, I think I figured out where Koei Tecmo helped here. Because Koei Tecmo helped develop this game, and I know why. They developed a game series called, like like they have like a series of theirs, like that's their own strategy series, and they worked on it with
Romancing Saga?
No, not Romancing Saga. It's another series. It's based off like the Romance of the Three Kingdoms and Nobunaga's Ambition. Yeah.
Yeah, they teamed up with Pokemon to make a Pokemon Conquest, which I want another fucking sequel to that. I'll even take a mobile app at this point. I don't care. That game is so good. I think we can play that multiplayer if we can find a way to get Wimifi running, which would be fun as fuck. Would you ever want to do that?
I don't know. Hold on.
It's like Fire Emblem mixed with chess.
Oh, I suck at chess.
Well, no, I mean chess as in, as long as you have, like, units in your kingdom, I can't just take your kingdom. And whoever gets the game board at the end wins.
Oh, okay.
It's like Risk, apparently, or it's like Civ, kind of.
Civ.
You basically invade
not
someone
nearly
else's
as good.
kingdom, and then like it goes into like a fight like this. It's easy Fire Emblem. That's what it is. But it's great.
I'm really hoping he doesn't kill that guy. I'm really hoping. Because I know we could save him. It's just really hard to do. Ooh, that ain't good.
I'm just upset because I know Geralt's gonna die, and the only time we're gonna hear his voice now is when he's telling us about the months.
The Mets. I love the Mets.
It's like I need that velvety voice in my life.
Yeah, well, Jiraiya's dead for a reason.
Yeah. I feel like every role that poor dude gets, he dies. Every time.
He plays the mentor role. He's perfect for being killed by that. He has the voice perfect for it.
You know what would be a cool idea for an isekai? You have like somebody die and he gets reincarnated as the mentor instead of like the plucky fighter, and it's just his voice actor. That'd be awesome.
In a way.
It could be funny too, because the guy would have to learn to be a mentor when he's technically never had experience in that world. And that's the whole joke.
Yeah, I don't know if I talked about this, but I don't know if we talked about it on stream. But not gonna lie, every time I play the modern Femblem games, I noticed a trend that they try to use in their marketing and they never go through with it.
What?
Where it's like, you know how Fates and Three Houses is like, oh, choose who you would like to fight for. Do we choose your friends, or your family? And they just like, oh, by the way, we're not gonna actually let you choose through natural choices. We're just gonna make you choose at the beginning of the game because we don't feel like doing all the hard work. We're just gonna let you do one route to try to do replayability. Or
Well, this game tried that.
No, it did
It tried to
not.
influence you for like the first 3 chapters. Yeah, it did.
No, Fates did something similar, and it's just like, oh yeah, pick route to get one ending, and that's pretty much it. And I'm like, I fucking hate that.
What they should do is they should let you choose, but give you a way to like kind of do what they did with the secret ending for Edelgard, and like give you a way to naturally like get like either outcome.
No, here's the thing. I talked with a Pearl about it a while back, and the way I would prefer it is if the way they did like SMT4, where you would essentially get like points for the side you sympathize with the most. And if you want to get the true ending, you have to try to stay neutral between every single one of them. The problem is, Femblem refuses to do that, and it kind of pisses me off because it's like, oh yeah.
You know another game does that, and you wouldn't believe it? Me if I told you.
What?
Mercenaries 2.
Well, actually, yeah, I did know about that. I know Mercenaries 2.
The game has one ending, but you can team up with different like factions to change parts of the story.
Yeah, because here's the thing. It's like, I'd prefer... Because here's the thing. Why bother giving us the choices if our house is immediately going to, like, get an ending for that? Like, there's no point in giving us choices if that's the case. Like, yeah, you give us a side quest to save people, but that's pretty much all they give you. They don't give you, like, actual freedom of choice. It's just, oh, pick your side at the beginning of the game, then you just stick with it. And if you want... And the only way to pick sides later on is through, like, fucking... You know, like, just... going and restarting the game, and I'm like, no, that's not how you do replayability organically. That's not the way you do it. And it kind of pisses me off. It's why, like I said, it's a weird trend Femblem's trying to do. Like, despite the marketing saying to pick your side, it never actually genuinely encourages you to try to sympathize with them. Like, I'd rather have it so I can organically choose who I want to join, and that's because I genuinely believe in what they're doing, or like those characters, than just, oh, pick side at the beginning of the game, you're stuck with them, and you may or may not like them. Like,
Oh, you mean like have... So kind of like how Katama Shoujo does it, where you just naturally flow into a thing with your choices you're making throughout the game.
That's basically every good RPG worth their salt, dude. Because every RPG that
most VNs will do it. Most good VNs do it that way.
Yeah, most good VNs do it. And it's why I kind of have a bit of beef with P5 as well, because, well, your choices don't really matter till the end of the game, where it's like, oh, and I don't mean like, oh, they have finally come into effect. No, I mean the important choices are at the end of the game, and that kind of pisses me off. It's why I kind of like Royal, because it actually encourages you to like be with these characters, and because you hang with these characters, you'll get a new ending. For example, the third semester. which is literally the true ending of Royal, which I prefer that.
I mean, P5 is still a damn masterpiece.
It's vanilla versions, it's good, but I prefer Royal because Royal just fixed a lot of the problems. Like, for example, you don't need to leave dungeons to reload your gun anymore. They just reload after every fight, thank God.
Like, P5 is like one of the best JRPGs of like our time.
No, Baldur's Gate 3 surpassed it.
Or I guess you're... I said JRPG.
Oh. What? 2 of those hits were gonna
I really like,
Careful.
I do like, it'll come to me in a minute. I do like Metaphor, but Metaphor is very, weird in places.
Yeah, here's the thing with Metaphor. It's that Atlas likes to pretend they're doing certain RPG storylines for the first time, even though it's been done before. Is it good writing? Yes, but it's a very simple story. You know what I mean?
I still like it though.
Oh, it's still good.
Very anime as fuck. Like, become like pirate or become like the fucking king of kings or whatever.
Oh yeah, I still love it. It's like very SMT-esque for gameplay, and I enjoy that. And you already know how much I love SMT5. And
like their whole goal is how do we make a medieval RPG like Final Fantasy, make it anime as fuck.
That was a close one. You saved me.
I think we found the trans student.
What's energy drop? Oh, never mind.
I have a pussy on my lap. Hey, Cork, what's up?
Nice. Umbral Steel, which means if I want to repair my thing, I can have some things.
Yeah, I'm like the only human being in this world this cat likes. Like, he'd probably be hella afraid of you.
Wait, Sylvain was the MVP? How the hell was he the MVP? Like, usually Byleth.
Because while everyone else was fighting, he was in the bushes giving everyone else morale, if you know what I mean.
Oh, sure.
There isn't a trace.
What I mean was he was sucking everybody's... Never mind.
This must have something to do with Ramire. Perhaps...
Wait!
Monica!
Wait!
Another student?
Just Monica. Just
Shut
Monica.
Up. Cutscene!
Just
Animated cutscene.
Monica.
Animated cutscene.
Bitch!
You're just a pathetic old man. How
And you're a
dare you
husbando
get
killer,
away
you
with
fucking
playing
bastard.
dog.
That pan!
His face.
Run along now.
Thanks for all your help, sir.
Oh, son of
Did
a...
he rewind time?
Yeah. Son of a bitch knew.
Huh? What are you doing here?
You must survive, merely because there is still a role that I require you to fulfill.
Sorry.
Damn, even with the power of the bullshit Deus Ex Machina, you couldn't save
I
him.
have to leave you now.
Yeah, even with the power of anime.
The Deus Ex Machina couldn't save him. Oh no, that's how you know this plot's actually, there's no plot armor. That's how you know he was meant to die.
Damn it, no, my husbando.
Cry. Here tears would be for me. It's sad, and yet I'm happy for it.
Oh, I forgot about this cutscene entirely.
Kid.
Oh no, Jiraiya is dead. I totally wasn't expecting him to die.
Not Jiraiya.
It's better than
Oh,
how
come on with the rain.
It's better than how the mom died in Fate, because at least with this one, it actually was built up to it. Fate, it just happens. Fate is just like, oh yeah, you know that
You
mom...
cut out like several times during that sentence.
You know what's funny? Is the funny thing is like, they were expecting you to be sad for the mom. It's like, oh yeah, the mom I knew for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna cry for her. God, Fate's story felt so forced. Now that I think about it, it feels so forced. Like they try to force a lot of the
My
stuff.
husbando's dead.
I know Jiraiya will be forever rest in piss.
Shut up. He's not actually my husbando, but, you know.
He's up there.
His voice is my husbando.
He's up there.
So this is where your father
Also,
lived.
8 minutes and we could be able to boot up Jedi Survivor.
Are you still crying?
Okay.
If
My dad's
falling
dead.
into the hands of time was not enough to save his life, you must accept what came to pass was fate.
It wasn't fate.
Shut up, you lolly
Control
bitch.
yourself. Though Gerald's death was at the hands of wicked ones, a fate is still a fate. Oh, your father said to look for something here. He must have been referring to whatever is behind that bookcase there.
Do you?
Your father's diary.
Hmm.
Huh. His handwriting is prettier than his face would suggest. Well, well. These entries here are from before your birth. He seems to have been writing this for quite some time.
Oh yeah, the DLC apparently, I talked with a pro about it, apparently
Read that part
explains the
there. Horsebow
prequel.
Moon, year 1159.
Day 20 of the Horsebow Moon. All is cloudy. I can't believe she's dead. Lady Rhea said she died during childbirth. But is that the truth? And still,
I doubt
the
it.
child she traded her life for doesn't make a sound. Didn't even cry at birth. Day 25 of the
Did they ever
Horsebow
give an
Moon.
explanation for that besides your protagonist?
The baby doesn't laugh or
Yes.
cry. Not ever. Lady Rhea says not to worry about a baby that doesn't cry. It isn't natural. I had a doctor examine the child in secret. He said the pulse is normal.
Wait, how do we
No
teach
heartbeat.
people if we don't talk?
No heartbeat. Day 2 of the Wyvern Moon. Sunny. I
Yeah.
feel I must take the child and leave.
Yeah, here's the thing. Gerald, it's heavily implied that Byleth was born a sociopath, but not quite, because he could still feel emotions, he just can't express them right. What's that
How do
called?
we, like, teach the class if we can't speak?
No, he can speak, he just doesn't, like, express himself. Like, he's very emotionless. But he's not...
Antisocial personality disorder.
Yeah, but he still can feel kindness. He can still feel compassion and kindness. It's just really hard to make him feel stuff. Like, he can still admit kindness. After all, we were showing it through our whole playthrough. It's just he can't express it right. Like, what's that called? Where it's like, you can feel emotions, but you can't express them.
There's a name for it? I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, because he's not a sociopath, but it's not quite. Like, he's partly a sociopath, but he can still feel compassion and, like, kindness at the same time. I forgot what it's called. Like, maybe he's just a good poker face? I don't know.
It could just be sociopathy.
Or, like, because I think because sociopathy, you can still feel compassion if you, like, you can still live a normal life. The thing is, though, like, he can feel kindness and compassion, which sociopaths can't exactly feel. Or is it psychopaths? And I'm confusing the two.
I don't know. It could just be a video game thing we're overlooking. Or thinking too much into.
No, I know it's from the game, but I know it's like there's a term for it. I just forgot what the term is. Like, I know it's a term.
Right.
The church is always watching us. I don't know what Lady Rhea has planned. I used to think the world of Lady Rhea.
Oh, so he was suspecting her from the very
Now I'm
beginning.
terrified of her. Day 8 of the Wyvern Moon.
I would be. She's a fucking psycho bitch.
Used the fire
Oh,
that broke out
100%.
last night to fake the child's death. Lady Rhea is in a state
Really?
of news, but I can't change what I've done. I've got to take the child and leave.
God, I love He's so cool, Gerald.
Oh, no wonder he was kind of worried when
That baby must be
we
you.
showed back up then, because
That means
Rhea thought that Byleth was
someone is
dead.
approaching us.
So,
So he faked his death.
but then that's probably why he was worried about Rhea, because the moment he got found out and Byleth Rhea looked at Byleth, it's like, yeah, she must have suspected something's up. Because here's the thing with Rhea. She has a really good poker face, and we can't tell if she's lying, or we can't tell if she's like, she knows and she's good at hiding it, or she genuinely is clueless. Like, you cannot tell.
I mean, we know Rhea is a literal sociopath because she is essentially dealing with the medieval church did back then, and like banning technology and the like, or like scientific research and shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off my fan. It's making too much noise. Alright, there we go.
Technically, I picked a bad ending by siding with the yellow people.
There you are. Lady Rhea is looking for you, Professor.
Oh, that's not
and
good.
after your audience, why don't you join me at the dining hall? You haven't eaten since it happened, have you? Forgive me. I suppose it's too soon to try and coax you back into the normal swing of things.
Speaking of which, that first thumbnail kind of predicted what I was doing, because I remember I posted a Femblem vid, which I need to start posting these Femblem vids. I just forgot which. I just haven't been uploading them and editing them, and it's taking me forever. The first Femblem vid I did, it was a custom thumbnail. That one made me fucking laugh, and I don't know why. Like, you want to go to the thumbnail real quick?
Which thumbnail?
It's one of the first 3 houses videos. It's like the first one, and it's so fucking funny.
Hold up.
It's so fucking good. Oh my god. It's like really far down. Oh, it's like from 4 months ago. Yeah, from 4 months ago.
Oh, that's what. So I have been doing those right. They're called a Maverick roll. Interesting.
They're like from 4 months ago, and it's so fucking funny.
As for what happened to Gerald, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything to stop it. Stay here until you've found some peace. I'll cover for you with...
The one that's like trying to make another fatherless child?
Nope, it's the one before that.
Why my scrotum sore? Fuck off. I know why that's called that.
Yeah, I remember the Jewish doctor story.
Oh, wait. End me, please.
And if you look closely at the thumbnail, it says, all your friends are dead because of you.
Oh my god, you drew me there saying that.
Like, all your friends are dead and you killed them. And I'm like, that's so fucked up.
Oh, your friends are dead and you killed them. Jesus, bro.
And he just has you with a fucking smile.
I'm like, yes! I just scared my cat.
Then there's like our characters are in the back right now. It's like, let's fuck with him. This man's griefing. He's the perfect target to fuck with. And we're gonna
our
be
characters
like,
are sitting in the back like, hey, I think we could have stopped his dad from dying.
Nah, I was peeing right next to him, so I couldn't really stop him. I can't really, you know, once the hose starts going, I can't stop, you know. I didn't want to get it on him.
I mean, we shit on these people all the time. This is kind of depressing.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, did you get the popcorn?
Yes. I'm like, oh man, and my dumbass is like, damn, Shakespeare would love this.
It's just the popcorn bucket just says grief and tears flavored.
You're ready to return to
Flavored with Byleth's tears.
Flavored with orphan tears.
That's so fucked up.
This is orphan tear flavored.
Orphan tear flavored.
Flavored. Damn it, we have to make this for the thumbnail now. Son of a bitch.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, it's so fucking good. Why is it that with Femblem we come up with our best jokes, and I don't know why?
We're not afraid to be unhinged because this game's story can be way too serious at times, so we make fun of it.
For taking too seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm living for.
Hey!
What am I fighting
Hey,
for?
guess we're orphan tears!
I experienced the same pain you're feeling now. My father...
I like
Shut up, Dimitri!
The strongest man I knew. Someone I loved and admired deeply. That day, he was killed before my eyes. His head severed clean off.
Jesus,
Dimitri!
How the fuck did this game not get an M? I remember I talked about it with Pro and everyone else in the Discord. Dude, how the fuck are these games not rated M?
mature topics and themes tend not to get an M rating as long they're saying it, they're not showing it.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like a rated M Femblem could
It's
work.
why books don't it's why books don't get M ratings.
Yeah.
You could say it, you can't show it.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a rated M Femblem because Nintendo does allow rated M stuff on occasion. They allowed fucking Bayonetta to be published after all by them.
Like, I've been reading a violent book series. I'm not going to go into details
because
just for chat to understand
because
it.
every time I do, I make fun of you for it.
Basically, they took it to the Saw writers. So like, hey, you want to do this? And they're like, absolutely not. It would get an A rating off the bat.
Yeah, like...
Because of, like, violence towards children or whatever.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
And you can say it, you can't show it.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Right.
I fully believe if rated M Femblem could work. It can. The thing is, though, like... You know how FF16 is rated M, but it's a very soft M. I streamed
Oh, there's no child murder in FNAF. What?
Remember how I feel
Or
like
the FNAF movie.
I feel like a Femblem game can get away with a soft M. After all, it could be like FF16 where it shows like blood and stuff, but it's not like like gratuitous.
Oh, I want a rated M. I want a rated M Tactics game really bad. That's why I want to play Tactical Breach Wizards. Apparently that shit's really good.
Yeah, but I mean like a rated M Femblem where like not only do they talk about these dark topics, but they also show it. Like I'm not saying go full
Could.
Like I'm not saying
It
go full
would need to be like a fire.
I'm not saying go full Chainsaw
It would need
Man,
to be like a...
but
Well, yeah, obviously. It would need to be like a Fire Emblem spin-off, like call it Fire Emblem The Dark Days.
yeah, like here's the thing, like I feel like they can pull it off because each game has its own lore. Like for example, like it could be like a spin-off series for each game called The Dark Chronicles, where they go out of their way to explain how brutal the worlds of each Femblem game are. Like for example, Fates.
What you could do is do it as like a visual novel and have it be its own separate thing.
Yeah, like essentially, for example, Fates, we get to see the side.
Well, you know what that
we get
you can
to
keep
see,
it violent, but you're not animating it. It would be like soft or hard T or whatever.
Yeah, it could be like, for example, with Fates, where like you see the Norians and you see like the famine and the stuff and like the bodies and shit. And Fates in Three Houses, it's like because I feel like we don't see the bloody stuff is because we're in a school filled with nobles. They're practically protected by the church. You don't really see that stuff. Whereas in the kingdoms, it's very much not implied. It's very much true that a lot of fucked up stuff happens in the kingdoms. Like it's really fucking dark with the stuff that happens in there. Like straight up slavery,
My
child
only guess,
experimentation, like a lot of fucked up stuff.
as to why they don't do rated M Fire Emblem is Nintendo probably like keeps their first party titles to like a strict rating scale. Like notice that a lot of Nintendo's first parties, none of them are M.
They'll push T but never M, right?
They're probably just not. I mean, Bayonetta is technically Nintendo no, it's still third party.
It's third party,
Is
but
Fire
published by Nintendo.
First party? I think it
Fire
is.
Emblem's first party.
Yeah, I don't think their first party titles are allowed to go M. I would like a Pokemon game to be able to go like E10 or T, so we can get the game corner back.
Yeah.
Everyone who I considered precious, my family and my closest friends, I couldn't save any of them. Not a
Jedi
single
Survivor.
one.
Oh wait, I just remembered.
burden
The
of
newest
life
game is actually
falls
gonna be E10.
on me. I
Oh,
must
neat.
ensure they have no regrets.
Might get what you want then.
That's my
That doesn't
duty
mean
as
anything
the
because
sole
E to
survivor of
E10
tragedy.
doesn't change much. It just means it's gonna be a little bit more cartoony and violent.
Strength to pick myself up off the ground and start moving again. Start living again. Gerald is gone. So what will you do now, Professor? What must you do?
Thanks for rubbing it in, asshole.
Jesus.
Damn!
Not cool,
It's
dude.
fucking like
Indelible and
Gerald is gone. Fuck you.
Not cool,
I
man.
probably bothered you enough for today. But
I mean, I get he's giving him tough love right now, and that's what he needs,
Even
but
now,
damn,
Cetus is
son.
gathering the knights to begin a full-scale search for the enemy. It may not be right away, but before long they will find their trail. No matter what happens or what anyone may
It's like going up to a grieving mother and being like,
I plan
yeah,
to
your kid's
stand by you,
dead.
Professor.
Deal with it.
Anything until the bitter end.
Jesus Christ.
Did you search deep within
I do like
yourself, as he
Dimitri, though,
suggested?
but you can tell his psychopathy's starting to come out.
Yeah, It's
book is filled
it
with
already
secrets
did
unknown.
for like a chapter.
You must return another time to read the rest.
Well, yeah, there too, though, because look at how he like addressed Gerald dying.
But I have at least figured one thing.
Yeah, here's the thing. The
know
reason
now
Dimitri
why
probably
our
gets away
fates
with
are
it is because,
intertwined.
well, he's been through it before and he knows that trying to like baby it is not gonna make it go away faster. It's still gonna be there. You might as well just accept it at that point, basically. Where it's like, yeah, I understand, but it's not gonna go away for a while. So you might as well just like get used to it and just hope you heal. Which Dimitri clearly
Real
didn't.
quick, can I... Oh, sorry. Can I point out something on Sophus's face?
Yeah.
See the jewel in the middle of her forehead?
Yeah, it's not put on there, right?
I can't tell if that's glued onto her face, like kind of how the
Oh, yeah.
Indians do it with those gem things, or if it's like just hanging from the jewelry.
I think it's just hanging. It's just drawn a very weird way. Like, you can't see it because the screen is so small. But there is like a little bit, because I can see it as a 4K monitor. I can see it. Yeah, there's
Also, Hindu community, my bad.
It's like a really thin black line. You can't see it, but it's there. Like, it's connected.
Forgot I'm not allowed to say the other thing.
Like, don't worry, it's there. It's just kind of weird. Also, after this, we can switch to Jedi Survivor, because Jedi Survivor just installed.
Professor, I have been waiting for you.
Take off that jacket. Let me see them abs.
The loss of our most celebrated knight.
Knowing the
You mean a night you led to leave, fake his kid's death because he was fucking terrified of your ass.
Yeah, I don't believe anything she fucking says. She's too fucking crazy. I don't believe anything she says, dude.
I mean, I had to because I went with the Golden Deer route. I didn't question this game's story until I heard the other two routes.
Yeah, because then you realize that, oh, this bitch crazy.
This bitch is psychopath, and I'm surprised I didn't realize it before.
And also a dear friend.
And that is ironic, because you say you don't like church or religious stuff, at least in terms of like story quality, like at least in terms. No, not
I mean,
stories.
I was just going along. I just figured it was like, oh, these guys are the good guys. Well, thinking this is before I went not atheistic. It's the other one.
It's where like you want
before I went agnostic,
where it's like you'll believe it if there's proof, essentially. Yeah.
This game is probably one of the reasons why I went agnostic, because it's like, damn, son.
Yeah, religion can be fucked. When did you meet?
It was a long while back. At the time, Gerald was a soldier of the kingdom. He was injured in battle, and I saved him just as he was about to perish.
I took my lips, put it around his spear, sucked real hard, and he was better.
He gave his all in service of the church.
Why did he leave the Knights?
He fell in love with one of the nuns here at Garreg-Mach. Their love produced a child, whom she died giving birth to.
Didn't he already tell us that?
She weighed her own life against that of her child.
I don't think she knows that you're the kid that the death was faked.
The child, your father, never truly accepted.
Nope, I think she knew.
He took the child.
Yep, she knew.
Took you.
Wait, go back to the log again.
Without warning.
I missed something she said.
It was her decision.
It's a child.
She weighed her own life against that of her child.
Oh.
In the end.
So he wanted Rhea to save her, but she saved you. I don't know if she's lying here or not. I don't think so.
I think she's lying because I don't trust her, dude. I do not trust her at all. Like, she gives me the creeps, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I had to reread that. I'm like, wait a minute.
Like,
your mother. She was my...
Like,
I guess?
I don't trust her. That's what...
Sorry for the interruption, Lady Rhea.
Like,
There's
something about this, like, I can't trust her.
Oh.
No matter what she says, I can never trust her.
I guess your mom was her retainer?
Professor,
maybe?
you are dismissed
Who knows?
for the day. Please rest and focus
Sounds like.
on mending your heart. Understood?
Does mending my heart require numerous masturbation sessions? Just asking for me.
Well, either way, good old Dad's dead, and there's nothing we can do about it because
Did you hear what I said of how she healed him?
Shut up. Let's see who's voicing it now.
Part 1.
Oh,
It's still him.
Guardian
I told you it's still him.
Moon, where the goddess dwells.
oh.
It would be Guardian Moon. Fuck off, game. Our Guardian's dead.
Long ago, the Guardian Saros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan.
Oh, so Saris is
Some
a
believe
separate
that high
deity
in the
then.
sky above Saros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
God, I love these cutscenes when they introduce the month. It's probably my favorite part of the game.
Yeah, but it's already been an hour. We did our first mission, and now we gotta make do. So, gotta switch to Jedi Survivor.
Oh, mute the music, by the way. Star Wars games tend to have a lot of copyrighted music.
No, I'm pretty sure most of the music in Jedi Survivor is original. At least I'm pretty sure.
I wouldn't risk it, dude. I've gotten copy dings so much for Star Wars
Well,
stuff.
what if it does? Then YouTube allows you to mute whatever music was being used, so you don't have to worry about it.
Eavesdropping. I must admit that I approve.
Professor, we must remain quiet.
I see. The Flame Emperor and Monica. And the mage who rescued Monica.
Why does Monica look like she's from the fucking Red Kingdom?
I don't know.
But if we keep listening, we might be able to find out.
An unexpected chance to hear their plans. Patience, patience.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of
Alright, before you hit A, there's one thing I'm sick of Fire Emblem doing. It's making the evil person just have, like, fucking look like a zombie with blue eyes. I wish they would stop doing that.
Yeah, it made it obvious who the villain is. That's the thing with war stories like Femblem.
They do that in this one. They do that in Fates. They do it in fucking Valentia. Stop doing that.
If we're pushing it, they probably do it in Genealogy as well.
No, they didn't do that in Genealogy.
Yeah, but they had like a weird old man be like the villain, and it's very obvious it was him, but... Yeah, that's the thing with Femblem bosses, like... The character design is amazing. The problem is, and it's another beef I have with them, is that they refuse to let the villains, like, be mysterious in these games. Like, it's always obvious who the villain is, and there's never, like, build-up to it. Like, for example, with Fates, like, it's very clearly obvious that, you know, the Norian's father is the villain. But they try to make it seem like, oh, he wouldn't do that.
Why does Monica seem like she's from My Hero Academia and not Fire Emblem?
Oh. We'll see in a bit.
Is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength.
So it was these two that were responsible for the Night of Dusker.
Well, no shit. No.
Which caused a fuckload of issues.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like Femblem needs to learn to not to show off the villain too early. That's a bad habit they have. And
Yeah, they play their card really early.
They did it with Fates. Did they do it with Valentia as well, or did they save it with Valentia?
Valentia's an interesting bag. So basically, you kind of create the villain in Valentia via idealisms.
So in short, they do it a really good way. But in this case, Fates, I think post Awakening, they just started revealing the villain early. Like Awakening, we knew who the villain was. Fates,
I don't
want
to say much about it from we played Valencia because it'll ruin it. I never completed Valencia's story because the final boss battle is an absolute asshole to behold.
3 Houses, we knew who the villain is. And only one route actually has you dealing with parts of the story where it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, things
Probably
are
when we
messed up.
play Valencia again, do you want to be the one playing it, or do you want me to be the one playing it?
Well, I need to try it. You've been wanting me to try it, so...
Oh, I do want you to try it.
Alright, let's keep on going.
I've got you. Finally.
Funny.
If we don't act now, we'll miss our chance.
Oh, I think this is the first sign of his... Oh, that's not good.
Even if someone has overheard us, there is nothing they can do. There have always been rats in the walls, and there always will be.
Why the fuck are you idiots talking in the middle of town?
Well,
like, you couldn't have just went to the woods to have this conversation?
They're generic villains. They always think they're ahead, dude. That's... Yeah, here's the thing with Modern Femdom villains. I'm not really a fan of Modern Femdom villains.
No. The dagger.
It's the equivalent of a guy being like, I want to start a conspiracy. Let's do this in the middle of Central Park where everybody can hear us.
Yeah, like I said, I think in terms of story, I think one thing in terms of story that Modern Femblem seems to fuck up is that they refuse to, like, let the mystery stay in, like... Because here's the thing, we barely leave our characters' POVs most of the time, and they always reveal who the villain is. Like, they never let it set it up properly. That's one thing I have a problem with them. Like, 3 Houses did that, and we already knew something was up. Like, already sketchy since the beginning. After all, like, literally, Geralt was trying to keep us from getting spotted by the Knights. So it's obvious that he didn't want us to get seen by them.
That's why you were traveling from town to town doing mercenary work.
Yeah. What about the dagger?
No, never mind. It couldn't possibly be so.
The PTSD's kicking in. That's not good.
Wait, he would have heard the whole thing with Dusker, wouldn't he?
We must destroy. They're the bastards who killed my family and Geralt.
Oh no, he heard the Dusker thing.
Oh, he heard it, and he's mad.
For now, let's return to the
He's really mad. Really, really mad.
As for the Flame Emperor's dagger.
Also, you can't see it, but these are pre-rendered backgrounds.
I could tell, actually.
Oh yeah,
I
the
could
fire.
see, like, the 2D in them.
The fire not moving either is also a dead giveaway.
No, it's the way the tower is, like, turned. Anyway.
It's Ingrid's birthday.
Oh, bad news. It is 12:01 and no longer Star Wars Day.
We'll still do it.
But you know what? But you know what today is?
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Fifth. That's when the real party starts.
Luckily, we're playing as a Jedi who is currently trying to... Luckily, the whole plot of Jedi Survivor 2 is Cal's journey on trying not to fall to the dark side, so that's a good thing to notice.
Wait, I thought we were playing Jedi Survivor 1.
Yeah, no, Jedi Fallen Order is the first game. I have Jedi Survivor. You said Survivor, not Fallen Order.
Oh, I have Fallen Order. That's the one I meant, but whatever.
You said Survivor, not Fallen Order.
Oh, I always forget. I always get the two confused.
I know she's a stickler for rules and wanting to learn.
Yes. Are you sure?
Oh, that's fucked up. Never mind, that's fucked up.
Listen, bitch.
Yes, I agree.
Nice tea time.
Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
We decided who we're gonna go with at the end of this.
Oh, the music changed.
Oh, because Gerald's dead. Of course it's dead.
Oh, and it's the new year. Oh,
Oh my god.
He died on the New Year? Oh no! That's so funny.
Oh, it's the New Year. That means this is the final chapter of the first part then.
Yep. And we're not going to see it till next week if you're here next week. So
I'll be here next week. I'm not going anywhere.
For now.
Oh, I see a digital game card update.
Alright.
Which surprisingly works better than I thought it would.
Well,
Like, it lets me grab things from both of my Switches, which is impressive.
So, your bitching has been
They didn't, dude, they did not explain it good enough in the fucking Direct. I
Yeah.
thought I would have to have both Switches on instead of just being able to go to the store and just grab my recently downloaded. I don't know, I could just pull shit from both Switches.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the game.
It's like, they described it really poorly.
Hold on. I'm getting the
And it's not like I
game
share games with anyone, so I don't really give a shit about game sharing.
Hold on, I'm getting the game, my PS5 connected. Hold on, so we can try Jedi Survivor.
Oh, would you buy an actual Elgato?
Dude.
What?
What do you mean I bought an actual Elgato? What do you mean?
When did you buy an Elgato? I thought you had that other one.
I bought it months ago. Did you? You were there when I used it.
Dude, me paying attention is equal to me paying attention.
So barely any of the time?
Yeah. I'll tell you once and I'll tell you again, I have the memory of a damn goldfish.
No, even a goldfish has better memory than you.
Aw, they made the Jedi Temple in Coruscant a Sith Temple already. Those bastards.
Start new journey. Because I'm not a bitch.
Oh, it has a thing where it'll tell you Fallen Order story in case you didn't play it.
Yeah, essentially, this game, unlike other Souls-likes, this is one I would recommend to new players that are into Souls.
Oh no, this is a very good starting point.
Yeah, it's a very good starting point because unlike Souls games, unless you choose the difficulty, and if you want a more thing like Sekiro, then you go with Jedi Grandmaster or Master. But if you're like not that confident in your parries, then Jedi Knight or Padawan are good for you. And if you're a bitch, you play story mode. I'm going with Master.
I mean, I'd say we're a Master.
Yeah, I'll go with Master. Force, navigation hints. Yes, because I have no idea where the fuck to go sometimes.
The menu's gorgeous.
Oh, it is. Fun fact, when this game came out, it was a performance hog. So, because here's the thing, on performance mode, they left ray tracing on. So they had to turn it off in a later patch because it was affecting performance badly. Did I forget to mention, they had to port this game to PS4 later on, and it took forever to optimize. They had to optimize it for PS4 later, and then port it later.
What version is this that we're playing?
PS5.
I was gonna say. Do you see the leaks of what the PS6 is gonna look like?
No, and I don't want to see them.
I think it's fake. It looks like something that somebody, like, photoshopped.
No
like,
shit, it
badly.
looks no shit that would be fake. Also, that dude's an actor in Shameless. Cal Kestis actor.
Really? Wait, did we seriously get arrested at the end of the last game?
You'll see. Also, the actor fucked with the devs when they were talking about this game, by the way. You wanna know how he fucked with them?
Really?
Yeah, you wanna know how?
How'd he do that?
He's like, yeah, see, I love the game and I love how you would describe it, but you're forgetting one thing. What about the poncho?
Oh yeah, the all-important poncho.
And he's like, it's like, yeah, I know, I love the acting. I know I helped with it. It's amazing. But what about the poncho? And he was.
Oh yeah, the thing you were in the first game.
Yeah, and he was and he was like pressing the devs buttons over and over. It was so fucking funny because it just had him like just annoying the devs with, yes, but where's the poncho?
Oh, he looks like he's like 20, like 24 here.
I
Instead
think
of like 17.
He was like
cool.
20. Yeah, I think in the original game he was like 18, 19. Then it was like a 5-year time skip, and then I was like in his early 20s, mid 20s. Hold on.
Welcome to the arena, good people of Coruscant. Today we bring. I'm not gonna make arena jokes. I'd like to, but I have more class than that.
Let's see, how old is this man? He was 13 in the Order of 60 during the Order 66, and he is 24. He's about 23. Yeah, 23. So he's like in his early 20s.
Are we going to the deep dark of Wait, did they actually put a section in 1313?
From 1313? Probably.
Yeah, or the 1313 section of Coruscant, which is the deep dark underworld of Coruscant. Which is where it looks like we are right now.
If that's the case, I'm not surprised. Because I think some devs took inspiration from 1313 for this game. Like some of the devs.
I wish they'd take what was there and make it. So I feel like it would do really well.
Yeah.
It looks really fucking cool.
Yeah.
What could have been. Like, the framework is there. The game was there. It ran well. Like, it would perform even better now. Just take what you had and, like, add to it.
Yeah, but that would require EA to make a game that doesn't have microtransactions, though.
I doubt everything was scrapped.
Yeah, but Amy Hennig has moved on. Like, she's doing other shit now. Which, oh, she's such a good writer.
Don't remind me.
I'm still pissed off what happened with Naughty Dog.
Battlefront 2, Mercenaries 2, a lot of other games of my childhood that I didn't even realize. Also, what is that Stormtrooper armor? Jesus Christ, bro.
That's not Stormtrooper armor. Oh, that? Oh, yeah, that's Stormtrooper armor. Never mind. I thought you were talking about the guy's Dragon Cowl.
I like it, but the chest plate's a bit weird. How the hell did we get ourselves captured?
You'll see. God damn. This is Unreal 4, I think, not Unreal 5. This is Unreal 4.
Still looks good though.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing. I think here's the thing. Also, this game was like also rushed as well. Like, I don't think anything was cut, but the reason it ran like ass is because the game.
I didn't even know they were working on a friggin' sequel. It just came out of nowhere.
Like rats in a maze.
Like, did you know they were working?
Yeah.
Stick with the plan. We'll be fine.
I feel like this game came out of nowhere.
No, they announced it and then they dropped.
They're probably gonna make another. Are they making a trilogy for this?
Yeah, they want to do a trilogy for these games, and they're also adding Cal into Star Wars lore. They're gonna make him official. He's canon now.
Yet they didn't do that with The Apprentice, because fuck you.
Well, that's because The Apprentice realistically couldn't fit, despite how cool he is.
Oh, we're even lower than 1313. We're on level 2046.
How low is that?
Pretty damn low. If 1313's the, like, criminal level, then we're even lower than that.
Well, we are a Jedi, so that probably explains it.
So the way Star Wars planets work is, you know how we build, like, only on the surface of our planet in real life?
Yeah.
They'll build stuff, like, in the sky because we can, and that's, like, the rich layer. And then everything else will be built lower and lower and lower and lower.
Until we just get straight up to the slums.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. God damn. I forgot how good this game looks. Fun fact, they're running this game...
Dude, can you imagine how good the remake of KOTOR is gonna look?
Yeah. Also...
I haven't checked chat. Have people been chatting?
No, there's no people here.
Oh, we have no viewers.
No. Oh, shit. Also, these fucking droids are annoying. I hate these things.
So I guess JK just left us.
Yeah. Also, these droids are annoying. They are a pain in my ass.
You gonna let him call you that?
You gonna let him call you that? Oh.
Night market. He was trying to buy a crate of electroproton bombs from a Chagrin arms dealer.
How'd you make the arrest?
Jedi have to sleep.
And also Fire Emblem. You say it so dejectedly.
You'll wish you were dead.
Always nice to meet a fan.
In reality, it was the reverse, because I had to install this game before anything else. Fun fact, Cal, the actor for Cal motion capped all this.
Really?
Oh, that's just dickish.
Yeah, really.
That's just being a dick.
The senator requested I bring the prisoner to him alive.
So there was a droid in Death Troopers who's a fucking badass. That thing went down fighting zombies, and it was cool as shit. And I'm still pissed that it's dead.
Ah, yes, the senator.
And this thing was a medical droid, keep in mind.
Is the district secure?
Yes, Senator.
It better be. Vader's dogs are always sniffing about.
Oh yeah, the guy's doing shit behind Vader's back.
Rare quarry these days. What else have you brought me?
Also, despite how shit the Empire is, why do people still join them? That's the main question.
Well, here's the thing. The Empire essentially took over everything, like you know, Nazi Germany essentially had to be a Nazi to get anywhere in that society.
See that he is paid.
That's what the Empire did. Like, pause the game for a second. I'll explain.
I don't know if I can. Can I? Okay.
Like, let's say like an evil group like took over like the U.S. Okay, you would have to, and there's like no jobs for anyone except in that evil group because they took over the entire job market. That's essentially why.
Oh, so they essentially force you to join their ranks. You have no other choice.
That's kind of what I'm doing with J.K.'s story for the tabletop, because he kind of had to because there's no other jobs available.
Yeah, that checks out.
You get me? That's why people join the Empire.
Because they have literally no other option. Because everything else...
Yeah, what else are you supposed to do? They're essentially the... Like, the Empire literally took over the entire galaxy because the senator, or the Emperor Palpatine was given fucking, like, complete control over the Senate, which is essentially the global government.
Yeah, that checks out.
That's why he says, I am the Senate.
Renegade Jedi Cal Kestis. You have made quite a name for yourself.
Anyway, we're not officially a Jedi. We just kind of found a lightsaber and shit.
Supply lines, flaunting.
Where do we find our lightsaber? I forget.
Oh, it's our masters.
The failed coup.
We had a master?
On Norset.
Yeah, that's his whole plot line. Essentially, because of him
I'm trying to remember what happened in the first game.
Essentially,
I know he like started on like a ship repair thing, and then
essentially what happened is that after Order 66, Cal was forced to go into hiding and just straight up not allowed to use his force powers. But because he hasn't used his force powers...
Oh, so he was a Jedi before that. I thought he was just like a guy.
He was a Padawan before
fell into it.
He was a Padawan before that. And his master gave him his lightsaber to protect himself. And he ended up like running away with his master's lightsaber, and he had to leave. And what ended up happening is that once he left and went out to like a scrapper plan, he was like a scrapper. He was essentially forced to not use his force powers to save people, and because he hasn't been using his powers for so long, he just straight up forgot how to use them. That's where the whole Metroid...
Oh, and that's why you have to relearn all the Force stuff in
Yeah.
Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, no, in Fallen Order.
Or,
Essentially-
Fallen Order. These games confuse me.
Yeah, why can't they do it simply? Like, name it Star Wars Jedi 1 and 2. Why can't it be that simple, right?
Or Renegade Jedi 1, Renegade Jedi 2. Simple.
Yeah, but you...
No, because it sounds like Fallen Order comes after, or Survive.
Well, Survive, it's weird. But yeah, like, I can understand that, but it's cool. Anyways.
What do you want, Senator? A confession? You already know I've been working with Saw Gerrera.
Before I deliver you,
Saw Gerrera, the most normal sounding name in this game.
to the remaining Jedi.
Yeah, it's Star Wars, dude.
I can't.
Cal is also normal. For example, Calvin. Calvin Kestis.
Technically, if he wanted to, he could just force his lightsaber in his hand, cut his bonds, and slit this dude's throat.
All it takes is a speech. But in there, I have other tools at my disposal. Or maybe I'll just...
Why do the games have such better dialogue than in the movies nowadays?
So, in certain lore, he wouldn't be able to do that.
Like you.
No, watch this, watch this.
And to think one day our children will ask, what is this thing? This relic of a corrupt institution destroyed by its own arrogance.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's a combination of them taking over all the jobs and just straight up propaganda. I forgot it's that too.
So, in certain Star Wars canons, and I prefer this, the lightsaber works only if you have force powers. and your color is also determined on who you are as a person. And I honestly prefer that to like how modern lightsabers work now.
With the crystals and making them bleed, which is stupid. Fun fact, the only reason, like for example, bleeding a kyber crystal is so fucking stupid.
Like the way it works in Star Wars Visions is if you're a Sith and you go to ignite a lightsaber, that shit's gonna be red.
Yeah, and here's another thing with that as well.
And it's
like,
considered the old way of making lightsabers before
yeah.
kyber crystals.
And believe it or not, the canon kind of fucked over this game's story a bit because there is a character that does bleed their crystal, and you can't really hate on the game for that because canon made it that way, and they can't really do much about it, so they just have to work with it. So, yeah.
What I did like, though, is it ended up with the one character, which I wish they would make a full fucking anime about this, but they haven't, having a pink lightsaber, which is fucking cool as shit.
What? Why, though?
Arrogance is a trap.
Pink is like purple. It means you're rebellious and kind of close to the Sith, but you're not a Sith. You're good at heart. You're just rebellious.
Right there.
You know what I mean?
Did you
Oh, he can't get it to work. What did you do to get it to not work?
Got classified military intel stored on your yacht. And you just brought it right to me. Thanks, BD.
Yeah, you could have done that the entire time.
You burn for this.
That's mine.
Pull.
That's mine.
Push.
Told you he could have done that the entire time.
Yeah, he could have. He was just waiting. Now here's the plot twist. He let himself get captured.
Oh, also, in other Star Wars canons, if you don't have Force abilities and you try and use a lightsaber, it just won't work because you use the Force to keep the blade straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my guess is that when he lit up the lightsaber, he was just Cal was using the Force to keep it like straight to make it look like the guy was able to use it. In reality, he didn't really like use it right.
Well, this is going with the canon how you need to have like Force powers to use it.
I'm assuming it is.
Though in the other Disney movies, it didn't seem that way.
Also, they added dismemberment.
Because in The Force Awakens, what was his name? The fucking dude who like was a renegade clone trooper.
Yeah.
I forget what his name was.
Finn.
He was able to pick it up and what?
Finn.
Yeah, Finn was able to like pick it up and use it, which is cool, but he shouldn't be able to do that unless
Also,
they change
watch
the way
this.
lightsabers
This
work.
part's fucking funny.
It's coming a little hot. Oh, really hot.
Really hot. Book it.
Oh, he's like, oh, okay, bring it back, buddy. Wait, bro, slow down. Oh shit, it's too fast.
I need to buy this game.
It's on sale right now for like, I think it's on
you
sale.
need to complete the first one and understand this one.
Yes and no. It, like I said, it does like the previously thing with like the menu. But if you do want to play the first one, you can go ahead. It's just a lot of Cal's character you won't understand unless you play the first game.
Close one, buddy.
I mean, I have the first game. I got it for free on whatchamacallit.
PS Plus?
Catch up with the yacht.
Mm-hmm.
That explains it. Also, a lot of the problems the first game had, they fixed in this. Like, for example, they make it so you climb fast. Because in the first game, if you wanted to climb fast...
Oh, you climb. You parkour so slow.
Yeah, the first game's very slower paced. This game's like, we're going to give you dual-wielding lightsabers because it's cool.
Oh, you can also do the crossguard. I think you can fully upgrade customize your lightsaber this to your liking.
Yeah, you can.
Like, I think you can do dual lightsabers, you can do a two-sided, you can have the crossguard.
Oh, yeah, they give you like 5 lightsaber types. We can only use 2 at a time, and it kind of is annoying to me. Like,
a lot of people hate the crossguard, and I'm like, I don't hate it. I think it's cool.
The problem is it's super slow, and every weapon has its own like stats in this game. Where if like, oh
yeah, it makes the lightsaber more equivalent to a real longsword, and I like it.
No, essentially, for example, when you're getting like the dual blades later, that game's really good for parries. Because it allows you to like to cancel out your attacks. So it makes it easier to pair with the dual blade. Yeah, dual blades allow you to cancel with your counters. Crossguard does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, it's just like a heavy lightsaber.
Which is still stupid because it's still a lightsaber. I don't know why.
Well, technically Vader's lightsaber is also a heavy lightsaber.
Hey,
It's like the
Micmac.
size
Oh,
of
you're
two normal
new.
lights.
Hey, Fluffy, you're new. Welcome to the stream. It's Happy Star Wars Day, or as this man likes to call it, Revenge of the Fifth.
Revenge of the Fifth.
We were playing Femblem earlier because this game was not installed in my PS5 yet, so I had to install it. Luckily, it didn't take too long, but yeah.
Someone was trying to call it Return of the Sixth. I'm like, you're wrong. TikTok knows you're wrong. Stop it.
What's Return of the Sixth? Wait, is that what they tried to call it?
Yeah, well, because technically today's Cinco de Mayo, so someone tried to take the 6th. I'm like, no. It's Revenge of the 5th. Also, happy Cinco de Mayo for those who celebrate that too.
Yeah, also, this game is basically just like Uncharted if it was focused on Melee, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
We can rest there.
Wait, do you celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah.
I figured you did. You're Spanish.
No shit. Oh yeah, the skills.
You didn't know I was Spanish all this time? I thought we were friends.
Alright, let's see. What skills? Oh, the lunge strike. Oh, dude, some of these skills are busted. I forgot. This game has a set. This game, I think the first game. Now that I think about it, I think Jedi Fallen Order beats Sekiro to the punch. You heard of the theory about the meditation points? What's the theory? I think, if I remember. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna check when it came out. I have a theory that I have because
That's like 2017, right?
No, Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. When did that game come out?
It was like 20 something. I know it wasn't like 2020. It might have been
2019. When did Fallen Order came out?
This came out in 2019?
No, the Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order came out in 2019. Oh shit! Both Jedi Fallen Order and Sekiro came out the same year. Oh, that's so cool, actually.
Sekiro is 2019? Why does that feel so much more like back than that, further back than that?
That's what I noticed. Like, I had a theory that Fallen Order beat Sekiro to the punch with parry-based Souls combat. And I thought it was like Fallen Order came out first, and Sekiro just so happened to have counter.
Dark Souls had parrying, no?
Yeah,
that was like a big thing based Dark Souls.
No, it was. No, here's the thing. Parrying basically broke the game, but I think stream just crashed. Can you check on it? I think it just crashed.
Son of a bitch! I'll kill you.
Because the KBPS.
What is our streams crashing this week?
I don't know. It's been doing that. It's kind of pissing me off. It was good for Femblem. Now it's fucked here.
Oh, by the way, so if you're gonna focus on lightsaber stuff, canonically, if you keep your lightsaber blue, that's the perfect representation of that.
Oh yeah, you can keep it blue. I think you gotta if you want to change.
Blue means you're good at lightsaber combat. Green means you're good at force stuff.
Yeah, I think.
And then the other colors are basically walking personality tests.
I think the stream just crashed. What the fuck?
Yeah. Can we reset it?
Oh wait, KBPS is coming back up. It's coming back up. Oh, it just surged into the 10,000s. That's not good. Lower back down.
Oh, you know, it'd be sick if we do like a crossguard blue lightsaber.
It does this every now and then where the KBPS just randomly spikes, goes down, spikes, and... Ugh. That's what the CBR is for. It's meant to keep it limited. This is starting to annoy the hell out of me. Am I even downloading anything? I doubt I am. I'm not downloading anything. So I don't think I am.
Why is it when we go to play Star Wars, it's like, yep, no.
It worked perfectly fine with Femblem, and now it's just shit now. Can you restart stream, see if it's working?
Well, I gotta do everything. Yeah, I will. I hope we missed our window to play on May 4th by a minute. It's really funny.
Yeah. God damn it. Fix yourself. I'm getting pissed off.
No. We are very, 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 very frozen.
Let me mess with the KBPS, and then we're down to 6,000. Apply.
I was gonna say, no one else on your internet, right? And it's not raining.
No, it's not. It's not even cloudy either. Alright, let's see if this will work. I lowered the KBPS. It should lower.
Oh, so Chick-fil-A added a honey chicken to their menu, And it's so good.
Why is the KBPS so weird? What the fuck? Why is it doing that?
The Witcher 1 came out in 2007, so did Uncharted. Interesting.
Yeah.
And BioShock, damn. You had Rock Band, Assassin's Creed, but yeah, 2007 was a great year for gaming. And then you had Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, which was the fucking GOAT, apparently.
The theory is that when you meditate,
someone generate a picture.
Theory is that when you meditate, the times you die is just Calcassus looking at all the ways he fails, and the one time you reach the next point is one where he actually makes it. Oh, that's a cool theory. So essentially, the meditation points are essentially just him trying to figure out what his options are and how things will go down. Sort of like how you ever played that game Katana Zero?
No, but I get the point.
Where it's like you're predicting your future and how it will go, and then the one where you survive is what will happen. Or like,
oh, we're back live again.
Okay, good. Thank God. Sorry about that. That was chat lagging, and I don't know why.
Sometimes we get lag spikes. It happens.
Yeah, sorry about that, chat.
Yeah. So we focus on lightsaber stuff. I say keep our lightsaber blue so we can go at cannon.
Yeah. You also, like,
now, if we're gonna focus on force shit, though, then we turn it green.
Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. I thought this game beat out Sekiro, but no. Apparently, both games had the same idea in terms of, like, how to do Souls combat. It's just that Sekiro did it better.
Does this game work like Force Unleashed, where we find, like, random kyber crystals that are colored around the place?
No.
So how do we get new lightsaber colors?
I think you just have them.
I fought in the war. I doubt that.
Oh, so we just customize our lightsaber when the game tells us that we can?
Yeah.
You can't do red, right?
No, obviously not.
Damn.
I think you can do kyber crystals. I just forgot how. Anyways, yeah.
Because I say we do a blue crossguard lightsaber, because that look cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I guess we find other lightsabers.
Yeah. Also, a lot of the skills you kept in Fallen Order are transferred over to this game because the devs are like, yeah, we're not going to make you do that. Purple was perfect for Cal since he masters both dark and light.
We're not going to make you unlock everything again.
Purple is perfect for Cal since he masters both dark and light side and is good with lightsabers as well as the Force. Yeah, that's the whole thing with Cal. He's the reason people believe Grey Jedis exist, because Cal is meant to be like a combination of the two, where it's like him trying to keep himself in line with the Force, but also not letting himself fall down to the dark side. That's his whole dilemma here, where as the story goes on, he starts like getting more and more angry and just hurt, and is like him like trying not to fall to the dark side, and that's.
Is it bad that my favorite? Is it bad that my favorite Jedi is still Obi-Wan because of how flawed of a character he is?
That's everyone's favorite. There's nothing wrong with that. Is it a generic choice?
Like, he had all the time in the world to fix things, and he could have, but he relied on, like, everything being fine because of his Jedi teaching so much that he kind of screwed himself over instead of, like, relying on, like, the things Qui-Gon Jinn taught him, which would have saved everybody. Because Qui-Gon Jinn didn't necessarily fully agree with the Order.
Yeah, but yeah, I kind of agree. Purple is a perfect fit for Cal. He's like basically the second Mace Windu.
Oh yeah, perfect works.
He's basically the second Mace Windu, except not as brutal.
I do like the new white lightsabers that Ahsoka has. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I forget. What does white represent, though?
White represents, like, you're neither dark or light. You're perfectly...
balanced.
You're perfectly neutral.
So essentially, that's a true Grey Jedi, what Ahsoka is, but...
I think white essentially represents you left the Order, and you're not looking back.
Yeah, you have your morals, essentially. Like, you learn, like, this is what you're gonna do. This is your morals, essentially.
The colors never had like official representations. It was mostly like made by fans and stuff.
It's probably why I like Starkiller, because he is. If you want to think Great Jedi, then Starkiller is definitely a Great Jedi, because he mostly does it.
There's the eye.
Because
Well, yeah, you also make his choices for him, because one choice in the first Force Unleashed leads to the rebellion being created. The other leads to his eternal servitude to the Emperor.
And both games' DLCs show what ifs if you chose the dark side.
And then the sequels fucking ruin it.
No, they kept it, and then they kept it. Bye bye.
Aren't you a clone in the sequel though? Not like him.
Yeah, you're not. I think he's still alive. That or he's dead. I
Because
don't.
technically he dies in both endings, like both physically and like emotionally, depending on which one you pick.
Yeah, the bad ending has him die, whereas the good ending has him live.
No, the good ending's when he gets crushed by his ship, but at least the rebellion. But he also saves the people that make the rebellion.
No, that's in the first game. The second game has him live if he chooses the
That's
light
what I'm talking
side.
about.
No.
And then
he still lives in the light side. Like Gino, Gino's still alive. Oh, this style. I don't like this style. It's too slow for me. It's meant to be.
you just have multiple lightsabers from the start.
Yeah. Whereas Fallen Order only gave you 2 lightsabers, this game gives you 5 different styles.
Damn.
One's a crossguard.
My question is, where the fuck did he get all these lightsabers?
Oh, later on. Later we're gonna get the dual blades at some point in the future over in this same level.
I want the crossguard.
The crossguard you get later. You get it after the second world. Oh yeah, this part.
I know the dual blade lightsaber is really good for yeeting, at least from playing a ton of Battlefront 2. Can you throw your lightsaber?
Yeah, but it uses a bit of force, and on Grandmaster, your force doesn't recharge, so you can't spam it. So and the only way to get back force is through attacking. So if you want to get,
because that's kind of stupid, because force isn't like an energy bar like chakra.
Oh,
that's why Obi-Wan's able to beat Kakashi.
Watch this. Just watching this man not shooting him.
Wait, did he mind trick the other guy to shoot him?
No.
Hey, that would have been funny.
Hey, Saw.
What took you so long?
Oh, that guy's from Red. Saw Gerrera's actor was in Red Dead. I don't know who he played, but he was in Red Dead too.
Thanks, bud.
Part of the job, Custis.
I like how there's a beard in this one.
I kind of find it kind of wholesome that video game actors and Hollywood actors are working together, and they're seeing that both Hollywood actors are seeing that, oh shit, these game actors can actually do a really good job. Why aren't they in movies?
Oh, and Bravo said no comms.
No comms.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's like
it should be in movies.
Yeah, like I know, like for example, the actor for like he was an actor in, like he voices the main character in Star Ocean 6. He used to be an actor for a show called Once Upon a Time. And I'm like, dude, no wonder he's so good.
You know Darth Vader's lightsaber?
Keep them waiting.
It's actually the size of 2 standard lightsaber blades combined. It can grow and shrink depending on how much force he puts into it. It's meant for intimidation factor.
And it's an intimidation factor that works so good that, you know.
Because here's the thing with the Sith, they don't need a lightsaber, as proven in multiple books like Darth Maul Lockdown.
Yeah.
They can literally rip somebody apart with their bare hands, just using the Force to empower their combat.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's the reason why
if they wanted to.
Yeah, it's the reason why I like Starkiller. Like, despite me talking a bit of shit earlier.
Dude, rip the Star Destroyer from fucking orbit with the light side of the Force.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even do that?
Yeah.
That's do you know the amount of force that would be required to do that?
Yeah, here's the thing with the
Those
Jedi
things are
game.
bigger than modern cities.
Yeah, if there is one thing I will say about Jedi games is that they try to ground how powerful the characters are, to where it's like
No, but some Force users are fucking crazy, dude.
oh, dude, some of them are fucking OP.
Like, there are some dark side users that can just drain a freaking planet because they can.
Didn't one of them actually scare the shit out of Vader at some point? Like, there was a character that was so fucking terrifying. He actually scared Vader, of all people.
Well, no, Vader's scared of... yeah, it's like this pink girl. It's this girl that uses a pink lightsaber from the comics who looks badass as fuck, and I wish they'd give her own show.
No, it wasn't her. It was
I forget her
someone
name
else.
now.
It's like, it's not because it was her. It was someone else. And not because, like, the dude was strong. It's because the dude was so batshit crazy that Vader was like, dude, chill.
I think I know who you're talking about, and I can't think of it.
It's in the comics, I think.
It could have very well been Maul, because Maul is crazy, dude.
Not Darth Maul. It's someone else. Like, it's from the comics only. But he is a fucking terrifying dude.
Dude, the jet, Force powers have, like, a whole different meaning in the books. Fucking... Maul used it to rip apart a Rancor with his bare hands, and it was one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen in a horror action novel.
Buckethead's below.
Or read, I guess.
Then we go through them.
Already when
You know what a Rancor is, right?
Oh, yeah, that one thing that almost killed Luke.
Yeah, he rips it apart with his bare fucking hands.
You also fight one in this game, and it is hard as balls, because fuck that thing, dude. I had to cheese it when I first had to fight it.
Think
It's
of how
so
strong, like, the thing with Darth Maul Lockdown is Maul doesn't have his lightsaber, and he can only rely on his Force powers. It's a test that Sidious gives him, essentially, to infiltrate a prison and figure out what's going on there.
call the lift to that terminal.
Yeah, but like either way, like dude, like they're fucking crazy, dude.
Dude, Obi-Wan should not have been able to fucking stab him in half there.
Oh yeah,
Could've
aren't
been
like
half
the
there.
like Darth Maul novels like prequels to? Oh,
Yeah, they're prequels to Phantom Menace. Really good prequels to Phantom Menace.
Prequels
It wasn't a
to
comic,
prequels.
it was one of the novels, Darth Maul Lockdown by Joe Scriber. Go read that if you like Darth Maul, it's fucking amazing.
so essentially prequels.
And go read Death Troopers too. All his Star Wars books are so fucking good.
So it's prequels to the prequels, essentially.
Reading my mind, Jedi.
His second book is original trilogy. His first book is prequel trilogy, which is Maul Lockdown.
Then Death Troopers is the original trilogy.
It sucks that fucking Disney killed the Legends line, so he can't write any more books.
Yeah.
Like, way to kill a good thing, Disney, and then they have the gall to fucking, like, cover his things in the Disney universe. How about letting this man cook and write more books, please? No? Okay.
Alright, you see what? Okay, here's where the stances you can change them. These stances have their own stats, as you can see, like...
Oh, so they're using lightsaber types as different stances, like in frickin', not Sekiro, like in Neo.
Yeah.
That's cool, I like that. That's fucking cool.
Unfortunately, you can't equip them all at the same time, which sucks, but you can...
I'm assuming double-bladed is like the chain weapon from Neo.
No, it's this thing.
Have a nice nap.
Or like the staff. Does it feel like the staff from
Like a nap.
Gaiden or no?
No. This is the two attacks you can do, and this is the third attack. That's it.
Oh yeah, that thing's made to be thrown. That's like one of the main things you do in a dual-bladed.
Yeah. That's the thing with this. It's kind of annoying. I don't like it. It feels too slow. I refuse to use it. I'd like to...
I have been ignoring chat. Hang on, sorry chat. I've been...
Doc is here. Star Killer mentioned, yeah.
Fuck yeah, he's been mentioned.
But yeah.
Dude,
like-
Force Unleashed deserves all the accolades it got, so do these games. Like, Star Wars action games have been really good in the last few years.
Oh, like, post-2010, a lot of Star Wars games, yes, including Battlefront 1 and 2, have been really good. There's never been a truly bad Star Wars game. At least in
Dude,
the
Star
AAA
Wars
space.
Unleashed was 2008.
Oh, so I did think every Star Wars game post-2008 then.
Oh, yeah. Then we went into the whole, we're gonna cancel every single Star Wars game until Disney buys it. Oh, the dark era.
And then we got the Jedi games, which is one of the best Star Wars games to date.
Enemy's close.
That's recent.
I'm hoping they do a Battlefront 3. I don't have any hope, but I'm hoping we get one.
That's if EA gets the rights again. And the only reason EA had the rights is because Disney allowed it. The only reason they're allowing EA to publish these games, the Jedi games, is because Disney's like, yeah, you made those Jedi games that are awesome, so we're going to let you keep publishing them, but you no longer are the sole person to make Star Wars games anymore.
Rumor has it we're getting a Star Wars Total War game, which, if that is true, I will buy that day one and stream it, because I want to fucking play as the Empire and take over the galaxy.
Well,
Fuck yeah.
Well, yeah, it is true. I sent you the link.
I know, and I want it. That sounds awesome. It's probably going to be based on the old Empire at War. There's like a game called Empire at War that's similar. It's probably going to be based on that. And I'm like,
Also,
okay, I'll take it.
Here's this game's Berserk mode.
There is a game like that called Empire at War. It's like $4.99 right now. I should buy that and check it out. Someone was playing it earlier. Oh, is that like a Devil Trigger almost?
Kinda. It's sort of like a get out of jail free card because it slows essentially all your enemies down and then it allows you to get some breathing room. It's not in the first.
The amount of blaster fire coming at you is driving me crazy.
I want some more action. Who's next?
Me too, Saw. Me too. Me too.
You cut that guy's leg off. Who's next?
Well, yeah, they added dismemberment to this game, and it's honestly amazing. There's an option to turn it off,
Now,
which why would you? First off,
if I were a true Sith, I'd cut a guy's leg off and then use his leg to beat the other guy to death with it.
It's
a Sith way.
It's Mortal Kombat. What do you mean?
Yeah, and it's also the way of the Sith. Have you not read Darth Maul Lockdown?
No.
I'll say it again.
Which, ironically enough, that's actually a fatality in MK4, and I think also in
No,
X.
it is. It's great.
I know. It's one with
No,
Shinnok.
Did you play MK9?
Only at my local dentist as a kid. That's it. Which, why the fuck would you have MK9
Why
in
would
a
you have
kid's
that at your
dentist? A kid's
No idea.
dentist, by the way.
Probably because it was a dentist's personal cop, and he just was picking games. And
Oh
was
yeah,
looking
they
at
had
the
like
ratings.
they had like an Xbox in the fucking dentist, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
It's probably someone's personal copy. They just said bring in a bunch of games that you don't want or something.
Although the controllers were dog
Anyway.
shit because
MK9 had a mode in the in its like tower, like it's, you know, like some fighting games have like puzzle modes, like MK9 and Injustice did.
Yeah.
It had like a thing where you rip your limbs off and then throw them at the opponent. You can only attack 4 times. It was great. I wish I would have made that an actual mode for like fighting.
Yeah, but nowadays most fighting games they'll put in that effort unless your name is Tekken. Which Tekken's
Unfortunately.
great. Tekken's great, by the way.
Fun
Tekken's
doesn't
good.
sell microtransactions.
No, it does. You just got to be really specific. Like, for example, it's why some devs have the fucking gall to put paid-to-win DLC in their game. Because they know people don't care about the fun, they care about winning. They don't care about, oh, I had fun with this.
I've been playing Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, right? And there's fucking loot boxes in the underground. They're not paid or anything. It's just like I guess it's a gag out of the developers.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I got some cool statues out of them for my base.
Nice. Also, I love Cal's outfit in this game. The poncho's great, don't get me wrong, but man, I love his outfit in this.
If we switch our D&D game to Mondays, I'll probably start having Fridays be Pokey Fridays, and we could start,
Speaking of which...
And we can start playing, I might just start streaming my BDSP Nuzlocke even if it's later in. So I'm doing pretty well. We only have 1 casualty, and that only happened because I hit the wrong button.
Oh! Oh, the team
Like, you wanna know what happened? I forgot I had Geodude out, right? And I was not expecting the enemy, who was like not even a water type, to hit me with frickin' water pulse.
Oh yeah, you got hit with fucking water pulse.
Which, 4 times effective, that is gonna murder your Geodude, and I'm like, son of a bitch! Like, I swear I'm cursed to not have a golem, ever.
Yeah, no
or a
shit.
grappler.
Yeah, it's the funny thing.
Like, did I curse the entire family name of the boulder? I think I did.
Yes, you did, because you are dog shit.
Boulder the second blew up, I'm pretty sure. Or no, Boulder the first got killed by a ghost type. And then Boulder the second drowned.
Oh yeah, I
Do I
remember.
dare catch a Boulder the third? That is the question.
Also, despite what people,
Anyway, nothing's stopping me from catching a Graveler.
also despite how hard people say this game is, it's not really that hard because if you played Sekiro, this game feels slow, and I don't mean like in a bad way. I mean it's like you can get comfortable with the parries if you wanted to. Like I managed to like. Oh,
I mean, I
think
played the first one on normal, and it doesn't even feel like Dark Souls to me. Like it feels decently simple.
That's probably the whole point of the Jedi games. They're essentially babies first Souls-likes, or at least parry or Sekiro-likes, which I'm all for, because I like Sekiro combat. I wish more games did it. Unfortunately, like to lump it in with base Souls, and base Souls can be hit or miss for me. The only time base Soulsborne works is if it's done by FromSoft or a really, really competent dev. Most of the time, when the other devs do it, it doesn't hit as well, because they just assume,
I wonder if this new multiplayer Souls game is going to work well on Switch too.
Night Rain?
I don't think it will, because no one's going to buy Switch Online like usual.
Unless they're going to upgrade their games to like the sequels, because I know Breath of the Wild and Tears have free upgrades if you have Switch Online.
I mean, it's almost certainly going to release on other platforms. It's probably a time Switch exclusive.
No, apparently it's going to be like a Bloodborne situation. They're just going to leave it on there, which fucking sucks.
Jesus Christ, From Software. Like, the only company that does software exclusives these days is Nintendo. Like, people are stopping doing that. Because, especially with multiplayer titles, because crossplay is the new normal. Like, people want games where, like, even if people have different systems in the household, where everyone can just play together, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think I went the wrong way. Shit.
Yeah, you backtracked. I remember that bar. But anyway, yeah, because everybody in the household these days has different consoles or systems, so it's not like back then where everybody shared one system. You know what I mean?
It's annoying, but what can you do?
Like, crossplay should be the new norm. Looking at you, Sony.
No, Sony, I think at this point learned to accept it. They had a hard time accepting it early, but nowadays they have no choice because most players, you know, the only way they're
stop trying to make us sign in a PlayStation account. Just let it be. You almost killed your best title.
Luckily, it bounced back. Helldivers 2 bounced back, thank God.
Oh, apparently there's a really good, like, the game's really good right now because fucking shit's invading Earth at the moment. Because, you know how everyone stopped playing it for a while? It let the devs catch their breath for a second.
Yeah.
And actually get a foothold near Super Earth.
Yeah. I like how that game literally united players. Oh, shit, this thing.
Well, it's literally players versus devs. That's the fun of it.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Oh, the first boss.
Like, if we complete their orders, then that's us taking a step in the war, and if we fail, then the devs are free to proceed. And it's kind of brilliant.
Nope.
Oh, so the parry bar is below the health thing. That's interesting. Or the... No, what do they call that again? Stagger meter?
The stagger, yeah. Ooh!
That guy really didn't like you.
Well, yeah, he slammed me into a wall. No shit.
Really didn't like you. Wait, is that guy like a clone or is he a normal soldier?
He's a normal dude.
Find something, buddy?
Let's say he looks like a former clone by the armor.
No, he's a normal dude. Although,
are you sure? Because clones are also super soldiers.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, here's the thing. He doesn't look like. Who's the clone again? They were made up of a dude. What's his name?
Jango Fett. His face
Fett.
looks a bit like Jango Fett, so I'm assuming.
No, it's not Jango Fett. You would have the accent. He doesn't have it.
It's just like, because some of the clones did rebel against Order 66. Like, this is one guy who got married that rebelled against it. At least I hope he did, because he left the planet with his kids before they discovered the inhibitor chips. And I'm hoping so bad that he didn't just go berserk and murder his kids. Because that would be so dark for Rebels to Bad Batch to handle.
Just the two of you.
And some friends.
Like, you think that's too dark for a kid's show?
Also, a cutscene.
Win this for the credits?
Credits never hurt. But, I have a daughter. Kata. I don't get to see her as often as I'd like, but at least I can provide for her.
Must be hard.
Now that's a
Leaving my
badass.
Is her mother?
She's gone.
Aww.
The Empire took her from us.
You see what I mean? Like, game and Hollywood actors meeting together as a match made in heaven. Like, you get a good game actor and a good Hollywood actor to work together. It's just,
every day.
oh, cinema.
You ever use one of those?
I'll figure it out. It was a scrapper on Brock.
This could be a grappling hook.
You've been
Oh,
through a
yeah.
lot for someone so young.
Just trying to survive.
Aren't we all?
Ah, he said it. He said the line. Just trying.
Just trying to survive. Fuck yeah.
Title card. He's just like,
Dude.
it's like he
Roll
said
credits.
he's about to say survive, and it's just the fucking Star Wars Jedi
Da, da,
Survivor.
da, da. The fucking title card crawl. Da 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 da.
like how
more of that.
fucking Invincible does it.
Just fucking. Just the fucking. Oh, we need to make this. I can make this happen. Just not the scroll part.
Oh, it'd be so fucking funny. It's like
I've done it before. I can make it happen.
it's so fucking stupid.
You just have to make it scroll because I don't know how to do that. Just roll title card. Da 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 da. Cal Kestis said the word survive. Shit's happening.
Cinema right now is happening.
Damn it.
I need to clear my mind.
I God, I'm choking on my own laughter.
Yeah.
Alright.
So stupid, just like fucking. You're like title card. I put the fucking thing in. Da, 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 da. Now I'm gonna have to take time out of my day to make that, just to make this bit.
Please, dude. It would be so
I've done it before
good.
for a Star Wars stream. I just gotta figure out how to do it again.
Oh my god.
I just make it say Jedi Survivor. He said the thing.
Oh.
Just have the fucking. Just have a royalty-free version of the Star Wars theme in the background.
Just the fucking shitty MIDI from like an old FPS, and like specifically Dark.
Or even
Force.
better, just me humming it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Like sing it horribly.
It's funnier. Just me doing it horribly. I'll have to record that for you.
I just bet
Once
the
I get my
twins
new
at
mic
the center
tomorrow.
had you in there stuffed and mounted.
Hey, I want a cut of that.
Hey, Cal, if you die, I get the mantis, right?
Sorry, guys.
Also, don't get
I
used
like
to these.
their armor. That shit's cool.
Also, don't get used to these characters unless it's Saw. Saw you're gonna like. Don't get used to the rest of these guys though.
Why they all die?
Remember that at the beginning of Hogwarts Legacy told me not to care about that one dude?
Fighting chance against the Empire.
Oh yeah, I did.
Captain secured blast doors.
Yeah, don't get used to these guys.
Those bad boys open. How are we getting in?
Except
What
Saw.
happened to the guys you were working with during the last game?
They're still around. They're just doing their own thing.
With my lovely assistant.
Dude, I love the droids in Star Wars so much. People are like, why do you like the droids so much? Because I do, damn it.
That and they have the
Let's do this.
the audacity to give them personality, right?
Dude, if we do like a Star Wars roleplay, I kind of want to play a droid Jedi if I can.
Twins, get Cal across that gap.
I don't know if it's possible, because technically robots can't use the Force.
What should I do?
But it's tabletop, damn it, so we can make an exception, surely.
Yeah, hold on. Maybe like a cyborg. Yeah, like, I know there's like a cyborg somewhere. I forgot what it
Well, I
is.
feel like droids would be their own class, depending on what system we use. 'Cause
Also,
we don't have a system, do we?
I don't know. Also, I remember correctly, there was a Star Wars villain. They also showed up in the Clone Wars, and he was like essentially he was an immortal. You cannot kill him no matter what you do. You couldn't slice him in half. You couldn't do shit. Like they wouldn't die from blaster fire. And Obi-Wan.
I think it was like a friend was telling me that he was like an alien that came from like a different universe. Also, apparently there's like a god of the there's like Force gods that live on this one planet that Anakin had to like deal with at one point.
God, Star Wars comics are so fucking weird.
No, this is the Clone Wars cartoon.
Yeah, like essentially there was a character.
The best Star Wars anime ever.
the
And
only-
yes, I know it's not anime. I said it to piss you all off. Sorry.
For example, like he was a character Obi-Wan fought, and essentially no matter what he did, he could not kill him. You had to like throw him into the sun to kill him.
Really?
Yeah, he was like essentially immortal. Like, he cannot kill them at all.
You know what I could play as? A B2 battle or B1 battle droid that just is around and decided to just help the good guys for some reason. Because technically the B1 battle droids would have no beef with anyone once the war was over.
Saved your ass.
Roger, Roger. Plus, I can already do the voice. It's just Skeletor with a bit of tech in it. Roger, Roger.
It's Skeletor with a synthesizer.
Yeah, it's fucking easy. I thought you had him. No, I didn't have him. I thought you did.
Fuck.
Dude, I love the battle droids, especially in the Clone Wars. They're great.
Watch this.
And now, time for me and my lovely assistant to show you how it's done.
It's your ship.
Nope, I am robbing this ship. Remember the beginning?
Yeah. That's how you do it properly.
Sure.
I read that as Senator Sean Bean. I didn't see it at first. Shut up, Senator Sean Bean. We don't care.
He's lying. Let's go, Kestis.
Whoop! Surprise, bitch. Get over here. Bend over.
I forced open that door.
Bend over, motherfucker.
I knew we had unfinished business. Give us your terminal passcode.
Dude, Bent Over is my best friend.
Execute me.
Watch this.
Give me access to your
Oh, you can mind trick? That's cool.
It's only a few times in the game.
You can trust us. We're all friends here. Unlock it.
We're all friends here.
God, the Jedi mind trick is so fucking stupid. But every single time it's used, it's so funny.
Wait, did you ever hear the theory that Jar Jar's a Sith Lord? And
Oh
because of the
yeah,
circling of his hand,
dude, Fortnite's
they think he
leaning
mind
into
tricked
that
the
meme.
entire Senate.
Dude, Fortnite's leaning into that meme. By the way, they added Darth Jar Jar.
Is it?
Yeah, look it up.
No, wait, they actually did a Darth Jar Jar skin.
Yes, look at it.
Oh my god, I must buy this. Is it like an event thing you have to grind
I
for?
think it's in the battle pass. But oh my god, it's so fucking
No!
funny. Or it's in the shop. I don't know, but like.
They actually fucking went and did it.
Yeah.
Those glorious bastards. They did it!
What did you expect? You lost. The Republic is dead. It was killed by politicians.
Dude, they actually did the Darth Jar Jar thing. That's cool.
The compromises
That's
made created
awesome.
a future for my people.
I've been to
Thanks, Fortnite.
They spit your name out like a curse.
At least they are alive.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this guy. That was this guy's whole thing. He essentially was like, I didn't want to join. I had no choice because that was the only way as people can live. I forgot that was his whole
Fun fact about the planet Utapau. Oh wait, he's Utapauian?
Yeah, he's the senator.
Dude, that shit. You don't understand what just happened. That disproves an entire theorem my brother had from 20 years ago.
That is?
From when we were 8 years old. He said the Utapauians were midgets. He was a damn liar!
Well, now you got proof. You just gotta boot up this stream.
That lying bastard! Motherfucker! You know who you are. You don't watch these.
Awesome!
Okay. So we were just playing Battlefront 2 one day, right? And I noticed the doors on the planet were little, and I asked why. And my brother's like, "Oh, the Utapauans are midgets. Utapauians are midgets." I'm like, "Oh, really? That's cool." Come to see one 20 years later, dude. It's a fucking giant. I can't right now. I'll be right back. Fuck.
Go message him right now, dude. Message him. They're so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, this stream's so cursed. Anyway, I'm back.
Dude, I want to hear that. I want to hear that fucking phone call when you call him about that. It'll be
You lying fuck.
You just answer him. He's like, "Hey, hello." It's like, "You lying piece of shit."
Oh my god. God, no. Oh, we gotta clip that later.
Oh, that's getting fucking
Oh,
clipped.
shit.
That is getting fucking
I will send him
clipped.
that clip. You fucking douche.
Dude, I have it so that you can like share clips from the streams. I'll check if you shared the clip from the stream. Hold on, let me check myself if I have it on for the streams. Because if I,
I'm
dude,
like, wait,
I
is
want
that dude Italian?
Dude, I'm allowing you to, dude, I am allowing you to steal that clip. You could steal that clip, dude. I'm allowing you to steal it.
I will. I'm like, I had to like double take. Like, wait, is that guy Utapalian?
Yes, you can remix it. Go ahead, remix that shit. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm like, no.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Surrender tastes bitter. at
Instead, they
first,
look like the dudes from Hellraiser.
but sweetens with time. Free me, and we'll cut a deal.
Oh my god, that's
No,
so
Senator.
fucking funny. That you thought they were midgets. Or small people, sorry YouTube. But that
Someday
shit's
when
so
your
funny.
children see this, they'll know the Jedi never stopped fighting for them.
Oh my god, that was so fucking
How
funny.
disappointing.
Person that
Now you
joined,
see why I wanted to stream Star Wars.
Hey,
person that joined, you just missed the funniest fucking
let's wrap
bit,
it up
and
before we
it's.
have another Karita incident on our hands.
What about him?
He's coming with us.
I don't know how to clip it. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, just remix it, and it'll like. I'm
I
allowing you.
found
To,
it.
I'm allowing you to steal that clip. Just text your brother, you motherfucker. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Why is that so fucking funny? God, that's so good.
You, Senator. You've got a date with Saw Gerrera.
He'll kill me.
Oh, I don't know about that. Depends on whether you cooperate. That's a skill senator's prize, right? Cooperation.
Batista!
Batista.
Gusta.
We get what we need?
I fucking love this man.
Wonder what Saul has for us next.
Oh, that's Bode. I thought his name was Saw. That's Bode. Why am I'm an idiot.
We got a plan for the senator?
Still thinking it through.
We could always ask Coob and Liz to see whether the senator can fly.
That's fucking sadistic.
You'll pay for this, Count Kestis. Let me go, or your friends will suffer. They'll find you sooner or later, Jedi.
I love the acting in this. It's so good.
Is there time for a quick tour of Sejan's terminal? I could see if the senator's got anything else we could use.
And by we, you mean dirt you can sell to make some credits?
You can fight the good fight and still get yours along the way, Cal. That's war.
Maybe next time.
Fine, but lunch is on you, and the twins are starving.
I love these dudes.
These senators have the good life. Mind if I take his yacht?
This thing's too slow for you.
It'll be my weekend ship. Me and the family. Fine. You're no fun.
Like, I can't right now. Oh, this is great.
Never been in a senator ship before. Blew one up once. Good times.
It's like some Game Grumps shit we were on.
It's so fucking stupid. Anyways. Oh!
Alright, clip shared.
Oh,
I've
shit.
changed my
Hang on.
mind. We should
I'm
always
gonna copy it to the Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels good to make a difference.
No, they're loaded. Filthy rich. Make the huts look clean.
Alright, I shared the clip to the, thing.
Yeah, I see it. I see the notification.
Oh, my
Oh!
lied!
Oh! Oh, here's the first boss of the game. Remember this lady from the first game? I think you know her. She got her arm cut off.
Oh, she's still alive? You don't even kill her in the first game?
The skinny one is dead. The big one, though. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow, he got a wizard lightsaber to the chest.
This bitch is still alive.
You have been caught harboring a traitor.
I never understood how, because of the way Star Wars is, I never understood how someone could fall to the dark side if everyone knows the Sith are pieces of shit. But the games make it show it off, the darker side of it, where it's like, people like I preferred it if people questioned the Jedi's ways. Like for example, the taking you away from your family stuff. I understood because of that, but the original trilogy made it like obvious, like the dark side's only for bad people, and most of the time it just portrays them getting tortured. So I don't know why.
So the dark side, not all dark side users are evil. That's the thing.
Yeah, the thing is though,
the dark side is more how you use the Force. If anything.
Yeah, but then why to join the Sith? Like, oh, she's dead.
For instance, you could be like a dark side user, but you could be like the best person and only using it for good.
And here is the reason why they call this man a Grey Jedi.
Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah. Also, this is the reason people call this man a Grey Jedi in this, by the way. You're gonna see why.
Yeah, this one looks a lot better than the first game.
That's because they had a lot more. That's because the first game sold enough so that they can justify having a bigger budget. Because the first game was very much small scale Metroidvania.
Oh, did it just like cock block you again with the boss fight?
Are you kidding me?
Not exactly.
First game did that a lot, and that's what like turned me off to it. It's like, oh, here's an awesome lightsaber fight. Just kidding.
Well, that's because they have to rely on the budget. In this case, though. In this case, though, because the first game sold so well, they're like, fuck it, do what you want, add more boss fights if you want. And so they did. And you get to fight a Rancor later on, and it's a pain in my fucking ass, because fuck that fight. Because I hate that fight. It's so annoying. The Rancor could just one-shot you, and it's so fucking bullshit. Like, you have no idea how many times I died to that fucking Rancor, and I just cheesed it with lightsaber throws. Like, oh, fuck that boss. Oh, it's you fuckers. Nope. Whoa! And here's a here's an Estus increase. Give me another Estus game.
Stem canister. That'll prove useful.
This entire machine just to hold one stem. Jesus. This entire thing was meant to hold just one of those. What the hell?
I was hoping my microphone would pick up me slamming my door.
It didn't pick it up, did it? It didn't pick it up. I didn't hear anything.
Damn it.
God, that was so good, though.
He's a damn liar.
What did he say? Did he say anything?
I'm not. He's not gonna give a shit. I'm not gonna message him about it.
No, message it. Message it, dude. Do it.
Stupid.
Do it. It'd be funny. He'd probably just laugh at you for believing
I'll be
it
like,
for so long. Oh, these fuckers!
Alright, I sent it to him. I'll see if he replies to it.
Bye-bye.
Not today.
I fought way too many
I thought the Italians were fucking midgets.
I fought too many
Apparently they're not.
I fought way too many of these fuckers to die to them. Fuck these guys. I fought way too many.
I just want to see a lightsaber fight happen, and so far it has not.
Oh, you'll see it soon. Don't worry. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it in a bit. Let's see. Is this a health up or is this just health up? Because some of these are the health up, XP, or force. Force essence.
JK's gonna see that in the morning and be like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, that's a force essence increase. Oh, okay. I get more force.
Yeah, JK's gonna see that and be like, "What the hell are they talking about?" That was the most Game Grumps moment we've had in a while.
Oh my god, it's so fucking stupid. Oh, you get to use the force talk to fight.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think some of them kill themselves if you upgrade it. Yeah, confuse. Oh, that's what it's called.
Gotta be careful, BD.
My one problem that I've always had with like lightsaber users compared to blaster users is blaster users have no chance against Sith, against like lightsaber users because of the way lightsabers work. Think you're up for it?
Nope.
Shit, my armor. I needed that.
Nope. You're dead, man. Fuck off.
They got away with the perfect amount of violence for this.
Yeah, they made it.
I think it helps that lightsaber's cauterized.
Yeah, that's probably why it works so well. It's like because I think the only time they got away with gore is in the animated series Clone Wars, where they literally had Darth Maul bleeding
shot
out.
in the head in Bad Batch.
They had Darth Maul bleeding out from a missing leg, and I'm like, damn, that's brutal. Because I was wondering why.
Wait, did you watch Bad Batch?
No, not yet. I don't have Disney Plus.
Someone gets straight up sniped in the head, and you can see the fucking bullet wound. I'm like, damn, I've always seen that happen in the books.
Maybe they took some inspiration?
Maybe? And I'm like, that's a little hardcore for a show marketed at 8-year-olds. Jesus Christ.
I mean, come on.
But also, way to sell toys. I might want some Bad Batch figures now. I almost bought some Bad Batch figures after that. It's funny enough, the best way to support like the animated stuff is to buy the toys, because that's what it's for.
Well, you gotta make money somehow.
Like 90% of animation is to sell toys. It's always how it's been.
Yeah, why do you think Gundam figures sell for so much, or Gunpla?
Exactly! Despite Gunpla being really fucking violent for children, especially in the early seasons.
You know, because war crimes and a
By the
bunch
way,
of...
they literally show a planet that was completely genocided, right? And fucking skeletons of like people eating like in Fallout, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! And they also describe how it happened in detail, and I'm like, this is a show for 9-year-olds? My God!
That is fucking metal.
Dude, early Gundam, and to extent later Gundam, is fucking brutal. Like, there is a, like, 00 especially. Holy shit. This one girl gets her entire life ruined as part of, during the war. It's crazy.
God, that
like,
is...
her family dies, her fucking legs get cut off. And she's also, like, an outcast. Her, like, entire life gets destroyed.
Dude, that's so
It's
fucking
crazy.
That is metal. That is metal as fuck.
Let's not forget the ending of 00. Lock on! Lock on!
Did she die?
You know. No, the guy in the green Gundam suit in that one died. And it was a fucking travesty.
Why, was he a good guy or was he bad?
He was a good guy. And his droid that he was with was like, lock on! It was just crying, and it was the saddest thing I've ever seen in an anime, dude. You don't get it. It was fucking brutal.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
I actually have a model kit of that same droid. I forget where I put it, though. I don't have any 00 stuff, because 00 stuff is hard to get a hold of.
Nope. That's, Oh, hey, Bode.
I wish I had 00 stuff, but those kits are expensive.
Well, yeah, all of Gunpla is expensive. Or Gunpla.
Not all of it, just like the popular stuff. I used to have a nice Darth Vader plastic model that they made. I don't have it anymore.
Hey, bitch, get over here. Inquisitor, bitch. Oh, that's not the...
The lock-on thing still makes me depressed, though, to this day.
Oh, that's smart. Using the Force to fuck up the flight controls. God, the fact they're making Cal canon to the story or this universe is kind of heartwarming now that I think about it, because Cal is such a badass.
There's actually a Cal Kestis cosplayer now at Disney Star Wars parks.
Yeah, because Cal is a badass, dude. Oh, hello. Hey, bitch. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, I ate an extra can of whoop ass this morning.
Hey, Ninth Sister. How you doing? By the way, do you know about the other sisters, or is are these just special Inquisitors?
They're like the lead Inquisitors. So first sister was the chick that fought Obi-Wan in Obi-Wan.
Ah, yes.
And I think second and third were there too. I'm pretty sure she killed them.
The 9th?
Because she was an Inquisitor in disguise. She just didn't think of the Vader.
Oh, the 9th Inquisitor?
No, the first one.
Impressive.
Oh.
But you're hurting bad inside, Kestis. I can sense it.
Oh yeah, she tries to use his emotions against
All
him.
the guilt you're feeling for those fools you led to their deaths makes you so.
Wait, who did he lead to his deaths?
Oh, the people from earlier. Remember how I said don't get used to them?
Oh,
yeah. Those dudes. Also...
Technically, they all came up with the plan together, so we didn't lead anyone to their deaths.
Oh, this bitch is cheating. She's using the Force. I can't hit her when she's doing that. She's cheating. This bitch is cheating.
We didn't come with the plan. The others did.
Son of a bitch.
Right? The others came up with the plan before we even got here.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor lightsabers are so cool.
They are, but they're Sith at the end of the day.
I prefer my standard Sith lightsaber, though, instead of having it look like a helicopter blade.
The fact that the actor for Cal mocapped all this is insane. I'm pretty sure it was Cal.
You know what's ever staggered? You can hit her like just a good hit.
Nope.
So is this game longer or shorter than the first one?
Oh, it's longer because the maps are way bigger and just longer story. Watch this.
The fights are very cinematic compared to like Dark Souls.
Watch this. Dual blades, right there. My favorite weapon in the
sick.
game.
Fucking dual-bladed lightsaber.
Yeah, he split the. Remember we saw it was like a dual blader before. Now it's like he could take it off. He modified his lightsaber so he could disconnect it. And I'm like, that's
Oh,
sick.
so it's all modular. That's cool.
Yeah, like for example, you modify your lightsaber so that way you can like properly.
That's actually a very cool idea for a lightsaber. Have it all be modular. How the hell does he add like a crossguard to it though?
Oh, he like modifies. He modifies it.
That's a cool idea for a lightsaber though.
Nope. Fuck you. Can't hit shit. Aha! I know what you're trying to do. Ow. Hey.
I'll take your lips off.
Nope.
I'll take yours off first, biatch.
That's an auto parry, by the way. The holding triangle is an auto parry. Watch this. It's
I
fucking.
think that bitch is wearing.
This scene right here is why people assumed he was a Grey Jedi. Watch this.
Oh, she was a Jedi?
Yeah, but then she was tortured and then became a Sith because, you know,
Well,
indoctrination.
also the thing with the Inquisitors is a lot of the Jedi who didn't want to die just had to become Inquisitors. They had no choice.
Yeah, also, this part. Essentially, Masana's whole story is that she was hoping the Jedi would come save her, but they never didn't. And that's why she turned dark. Because
Yeah, it's kind of a shame. They pretty much put the Jedi in a situation where they could easily fall to the dark side.
Decapitation!
Damn, he cut her head off. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And she used to be a Jedi.
This is why people call him a great Jedi, because of shit like this.
Okay.
But the thing is, he's not. He's just like he's a Jedi with morals and
Fucking
knows that.
decapitated her ass.
Yeah,
Straight up decapitated.
I know. Here's the thing: what people tend to confuse. Cal is not a great Jedi because those don't exist. He's just a Jedi that knows that he can't rely on the teachings of the Republic. Because at some point, his whole plot line in this game is discovering that the rules of the Republic were fucked over the Jedi Order for a reason, and he realized.
Well, yeah, it made the Jedi Order callous and blindsided. Who is calling me?
And because of that, it basically he learns to like, you know, accept being different, or like to learn like some of the rules is good. Oh, he left. Oh, now I got a new style now, and it's great.
For a moment.
Time to level up the other lightsaber. Oh, double bladed. Let's use this one. Oh wait, shit, wrong one. Reset skills. And then invest in this one. And then I think this was after you just press triangle. It does the parry and then does the automatic spin. Yep, I was right. God damn. There we go. I accidentally spent on the double bladed. I meant for dual wield. Because dual wielding lightsabers is sick. After all, people love Starkiller for a reason.
Let's move, BD.
Scan that. Wonder where he went. Wonder where JP went. Either way. God damn.
Bravo. Are you there? Let's get back to the Mantis.
Yeah, sure,
The
Kyle.
others made it out. They'll meet us at the hangar. If not.
Hello. And that name has got you killed. So let's not do that, buddy. Come on. Oh my god, they have the younger version of Cal as the wanted poster. Oh, that breaks through the parry. Okay. Nope. And dead. Oh, scan that. Hello.
Hello.
What happened?
My brother was calling me. I'm at the call it for the night because I have some stuff I need to do.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I'm gonna find a safe point that we can end it off. Hold on.
All right.
But what did he ask about the? Did he ask about the?
He did not yet. No.
Oh my god.
That's what I thought he was calling me about. Don't be that pissed off.
Like, no, I don't think he would be. I think he would just laugh at you for believing it for that long.
He probably would.
He probably was gonna laugh at you for believing that. What were they called again? Uwa something?
Udapalians.
Udapalians were fucking midgets.
Fuck, dude.
Like, god damn it! How'd you fall for that shit?
Because I did. It was just old game design at its best. Don't call him a son of a Gundar, you asshole.
What happened to them?
Black people are rare in the Star Wars galaxy.
Damn.
They are, though.
And the twins. I should have. They knew what they signed up for. We need to get.
Does anything take place on Bespin? I mean, not Bespin, Coruscant.
You're right.
Yeah, funnily enough, they came all this way just to get that intel, only to discover, yeah, the Empire is everywhere. That's why they came here for. They literally
It's still between 3 and 4, right?
Yeah, it's between the it's in between, like most Star Wars games.
Yeah, that's when the Empire was at their peak.
Got Overwatch? On it. Alright. I'll draw the fire. You hit them when they aren't looking.
Let's get some payback. See you in the mix, Scrapper.
God, I love the World War II-esque weapons they have. They look so cool. That's one thing I love about Star Wars weapon designs, is that they look like World War II weapons because they were directly inspired by it.
Well, yeah, a lot of old, like, 70s stuff was, because that's what we had back then for weapons.
Fun fact, did you know the BFG from Doom is based off a toy gun?
Really?
The most iconic gun in gaming is based off a toy.
Of course it is. Are you able to just save, or now you have to find a save point?
I'm right here. I'm already at it. God damn it, that fucking joke earlier.
So if you guys like this stupidity, subscribe to me at Japan Lover 79.
Oh yeah.
On YouTube.
And 500, yes. All right, let's hit it. For those that are new, I really appreciate you subscribe if you are new. And 500 subs, and I will play through DMC2 and the reboot as playthroughs. So.
And if I reach 50 subs, I'm gonna start another Pokemon Nuzlocke.
Yeah. And yeah, also happy Star Wars Day, or at least if you're watching.
Happy
this.
Revenge of the 5th.
Yeah, Revenge of the 5th. And for those that are watching after the stream, I really appreciate you subscribing if you are new. I just hope you enjoyed it, and leave a comment if you want to call me a shitter. Anyways, we're gonna head off. And sorry for like delaying this game for a bit. I had to promise. I wanted to get like Femblem done before because we've been ignoring it for a while. So yeah, we're gonna get. Thankfully, we got the chapter done. Anyways,
That sucks. We have no excuse to play more of this. I kind of want to see more of this.
Yeah, but hey, maybe Saturdays if you're here.
Maybe.
Because Saturdays is when I get to play whatever I want. So maybe if I'm in the mood. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Good night, guys and gals, or what are you gonna call yourselves? See y'all next time. Bye bye.